Oh, my God. It's the funniest thing on the planet. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, that stings. Damn.
That first one, I think, was the hardest shot that we've ever had.
It went, woof up.
It went click flap. I mean,
It does not feel great, guys.
He is kind. He is supple. He is magical. He is stainless. He is sensual. He is raw. He is power. He is limber. He is untouched. He is.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, all right, guys. Hello. All right.
Hey.
Who are you pointing to?
What's his name? Scott.
Yeah.
Lou Larry?
Lou Larry in the house. Congratulations on the new position.
Thank you.
Yep. He's
Feels
the
good.
official Lufa guy of the Rizz Show.
Nice.
So I got Monday and Friday. Tony, you got
I'm every other Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Jeff's got Wednesday and Moon's got Thursday. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I think we're covered.
Ready for my scrub down, Mr. Lufa?
All righty. Here it comes.
Not a great start to the week, fellas.
No.
I'm not having a whole lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Moon's not here today. We have cardboard cutout Moon if you're watching the cameras. Can you see him?
Yep. He's there. And you can see a little bit of Scott too. You see
And a
Scott.
little bit of me.
Scott, hello.
Look at me.
Hi.
A little bit of me, too.
You see all of you.
Oh, is it just because of the way I'm looking at
A
it?
lot of bit of Jeff.
Yeah, you can see a lot of bit
Lot
of
of bit
Jeff.
of Tony.
There's a lot of bit of Jeff. There's me. There's Moon.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
look at
Right
there's
there.
Moon.
There's
Okay.
Scott right there. Hey, there he is. There's all of us. We look great, guys. We look
do.
really
We
good.
look great and happy.
Yeah.
We look really great and happy. We've got a lot of people fooled. It's pretty awesome.
No, I'm happy today. To be honest with you, I am happy. I'm feeling good. I'm starting the week, with an extra pep in my step for a couple reasons. Tony, which we'll get to in just a little bit.
Okay.
I know you know what I'm talking about, right? I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I know exactly
New
what you're
Cardinal
talking-
manager. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
New Cardinal manager be announced today.
Man, it's so great.
Ollie
Marmol.
Marmol.
Or if, like I was telling Jeff this morning, if you're one of the national guys, you got to try and fancy his name up. Because I've heard like all the bigwigs, like either of them, like quick little Twitter video blurbs, Here in St. Louis, like Frank Cusimano, he'll be like, Ollie Marmol will be the new Cardinals manager. But if you go online, it's Marmol. You're like, what?
And he prefers Ollie.
Does he?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. OLI.
When I address him
Yes.
for the first time, I want to make sure that I get it right.
I just was
I don't want to
confused
start
by
off on a bad foot.
I was just confused how some of the national guys were like rolling R's in his name when they're like,
It's
you're like,
Ali
"Whoa."
Marmal. Did I get it right?
It's Ollie. Just that's Ollie.
Or Ali Marmal.
And we are in the Midwest, so it's Ollie Marmol.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
Just like-
Ollie Marmol.
Just like when the Blues got a NHL legend to join their coaching staff, people were like, Martin Broder? Yeah, hell yeah, man.
So this guy was the bench coach.
Yep.
He was the bench coach, and the crazy thing about him being the new manager, which they'll announce, I think there's a press conference 10 o'clock today.
Yes.
The Cardinals have called a press conference, and it's on every news site that this guy is to be named the new Cardinal manager. But he was never a name that was in the mix, was it?
Yes.
I mean, I never heard it.
He was the leading
I heard
candidate from
Stubby
start
Clapp.
one.
Yeah.
I heard Skip Schumacher. I
know.
heard
Ollie Marmol was the #1 candidate from day one.
I think the
Billy
reason-
Martin.
What? I think he wasn't the sexy choice. You know what I mean? Like a Skip Schumacher would be cool to come back, or Willie McGee, or Stubby Clapp because he's a former Cardinal that played second
Jose
base.
Oquendo.
And, Jose Oquendo, if he's still alive, we're assuming he is.
Yadier Molina, player manager.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
When they first let go of Mike Schilt, the #1 leading candidate was Ollie Marmol.
Huh.
But people didn't want that, essentially. Like, because obviously, well, the organization, people wanted it. But outside of the organization, as far as fandom is concerned, kind of like Jeff said, you want the big name. You want the sensational
everybody
name.
wants, exciting.
Yeah.
An exciting name. Oh, Joe, we saw everybody. Did you see Joe Madden was at the airport?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Joe Madden. Another one was
Joe
somebody.
Madden was at the airport.
What did I see? Somebody said, what's his name? Bruce Bochy's available.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, why? Why?
No, and the Cardinals are known to keep it in the family.
Yep. I did find it.
I mean, that's what they've done the last 2 picks.
I found it just a little odd, though, that they were like, oh, we got rid of Schilt because of philosophical differences, but yet this is like the same story. It's the same exact story. Guy's been with the organization from 07.
Let's be honest.
Worked his way up.
The whole philosophical differences thing is something that the PR people at the Cardinals came up with.
I saw somebody put it great. They referenced it to Seinfeld. Philosophical differences is it's not you, it's me. That's what it is.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
That could be anything. I think that was a cutesy kind of PR thing, PR spin the Cardinals put on it. And obviously, when Schilt did his press conference last week, no real insight to the firing was given. Because again, Mike Schilt's up for a job himself.
Mm-hmm. And still not really. Schilt has talked. The Cardinals have talked. We've heard other things, like other reporters have talked to Schilt, and it's still kind of like, huh?
He's not going to say anything.
Yeah,
He's not going to say anything until maybe he gets another job. But again, you don't want to burn the bridges.
No.
The baseball, the baseball quote unquote industry is pretty small.
Yeah.
So
It's one big family. Everybody knows everybody.
And what's this guy's pedigree? How old is he?
35.
35.
Yep, 35.
How do you feel about that, Tone?
I'm a year older than him.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah.
I saw somebody else react that way on Twitter. That's why right away I thought, oh, my gosh, he's younger than everybody on this show.
Yeah, he is.
He's younger than everybody on this show. I think he was drafted in 07. I don't think he ever played in the majors. And Jeff actually sent me a fun stat. He was picked 2 picks ahead of Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Which he went on to do decent things.
He's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anthony
But he's
Rizzo.
played a little bit of the outfield, and I think he played, sort of middle infielder as well. But never really got out of the minors, never really did much. However, and this has been since he got drafted by the Cardinals. They said his baseball brain is like one of the most advanced.
Big baseball brain on Ollie.
Yeah, I heard BT on the Fast Lane say something to the effect of, as Tony was alluding to, when he gets in the minors, you could tell he's not going to be a major leaguer, but they liked him so much, they said, hey, as opposed to us just cutting you, would you like to become I think it was a hitting coach was his first job. And he's like, yeah, sure.
So the entire coaching staff is still intact, including pitching coach,
As of now, yeah.
batting coach,
Yep.
Yeah.
and now they just moved the bench coach over to be the manager. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that press conference should be at 10 o'clock today.
I would assume he would have the freedom to, they probably already talked to him about as far as his coaching, like you're saying,
staff.
like, is he going to come in and clean house? Probably
No.
not.
I bet they said hey man, we're going to offer you the position as long as you agree to. We're going to keep this staff as is.
This is
for
the
at
only
least
change
1
we're
year.
making.
For at least 1 year, and then if this year you don't mesh with everybody, go ahead and we'll change some things. But the good thing is that he's already familiar with all of these people, so it's not like he has to sit there and go, hey, here's how I run things. He's already been there for it all.
He's not new guy.
Right.
He's not new guy with his, bringing his fern.
Yeah, he's
going to put the fern in the office. You go, this is my fern.
I was just going to say, he doesn't have to get a U-Haul to move stuff in. He's got to get a dolly to move things from that office to this one.
Yeah.
I think he has somebody to do it.
What kind of pay raise goes with this?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure a
quite a bit.
significant one.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
I wonder what.
But it's a
though.
life changer.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure after today you could look it up. That might just
Yeah, they
make
probably it'll say hey, we've agreed to a 2-year deal
2-year
for
deal.
blah 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 blah.
Right. Oh, good for him. Congratulations, Ali Marmal, which is what he shall be referred to on this show.
Oh, I can't
You
do
have
that.
to roll your R.
I can't do that. Ali Marmar.
It's
I can't do
Ali
that.
Marmal.
I can't do it.
Normal.
I don't know how to
There you
roll
go,
my
Scott.
R's.
You're doing sports from now on.
Okay. You thought it was bad before.
Finally.
Oh, what did he do to you?
Nothing. I'm just saying I'm not great at it, and that's Scott.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be sure how to take that, Scott.
I don't know either.
It may have been a shot.
I'm not sure if I'm
May have
supposed
been
to
a
cry
shot.
or not.
Not sure.
I mean, it might have been a shot.
Yesterday had the eyes on the sky, waiting for that bad weather to roll in. And around 6 o'clock last night, it got windy, but nothing really up in Wildwood. I'm sure Eureka, nothing really.
Yeah, now we got a little rain. You're talking about
rain.
in the evening, right?
Yeah, because it was hey, all the weather people. Steve Templeton was working on a Sunday.
Yeah, he was. You're right.
Without
Steve
a sports
Templeton
coat.
with no coat on.
I don't think. You know what? I appreciate.
Sleeves were not rolled up.
I appreciate the fact that he ran out to get in the weather center without grabbing a jacket. He was just like, I gotta get there.
No, it started
was
there.
there.
Oh,
It started
It was
there.
there, but it was on the back of a chair.
Oh boy.
By the time I turned him on, he didn't have his sleeves rolled up, so it wasn't too bad
Yeah.
of a weather evening. But the National Weather Service did confirm that tornadoes did touch down yesterday in Farmington, Frederickstown, and St. Mary, I think, and the St. Mary one moved into Chester, Illinois. That's in St. Genevieve County, St. Mary. They say the entire town is without power.
Man.
Significant damage is what they're saying at St. Mary, but I don't really know much
Did you guys lose power at all?
about that. No.
I was in Peevely last night, and the power went out for like 10 seconds, maybe. Like it was like a really big lightning strike, lit up the sky. Power went down for 10 seconds, came back on. There were a few moments where like the wind against the house was pretty damn significant, and I went, "Oh boy, like this might get sketch."
We didn't really get anything by our house.
No, it's
We're
just
waiting for it.
wind though, for sure. Or at least I don't know about you, but I have all those trees back there, so every time it's windy, I'm like, "Oh, doctor."
Yeah.
But everything was good.
No, I
Yeah,
was
we got a
walking the
little bit of
dogs.
rain. That was it.
I was walking the dogs around 6:30, and you take some dogs out during windstorms, and they love it. Mm-hmm. They'll sit there and they will look regal.
Yeah, it's riding in a car without riding in a car.
With their faces up and both both sets of ears back. They were loving it.
Yep.
Loving it. I like that kind of weather too. It's like in the 70s,
Yeah.
windy. Every once in a while, you get a little trickle of rain on your face.
Yeah, we went for a walk, probably right around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and that's when it started to get a little cloudy, a little cooler. And on our way back from our walk, it was a very, very light mist. And you're right, it was one of those things where like normally you'd be mad that you're caught in the rain, but here you were kind of like,
Yeah, it was all right, man. It was.
ooh, all right.
I dug my walk yesterday. Walked about a mile with the dogs. Just me and the pups.
Nice.
Bonding. Jeff bonding.
Where'd you go?
Just up walking around my subdivision.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want to stray too far because of Templeton and his coat off.
Sure. I mean, take them with you. I'm sure they got a mobile app for your phone.
Sure.
Just checking in, Steve. You got your jacket on or not?
Sure. Sure.
May go another quarter mile. Let me see if your jacket's on.
Yesterday during the day, I was running some errands. I had my son with me, and he's 12, so this is probably his last Halloween. Kind of doing the trick-or-treating thing. And listen, he's going to hang out with his buddies. But at your traditional trick-or-treating going with the group, I don't even know if he's going to be with us. I'm sure he's going to wander around.
I remember the last 2 years of trick-or-treating, which I believe were probably 12. I think maybe I even did it at 13, like 7th grade, 8th grade. I think I was still doing it. But the last, maybe the last even 3 years, it was Dad kind of went, "Hey, you ready to go?" And I'd go, "I don't need you." Boom, out the door, and goodbye.
We have a lot of kids in our son, and he's got some buddies, who goes to class with that live in the area.
Yeah.
So even last year, he was like, "All right, I'll see you guys later."
Yeah, definitely that'll be happening this year.
So my daughter, she already got her costume. She's 10. She's already got everything ready to go. I said, "Boy, do you have your costume?" He goes, "Nah." I should probably get one. I go, "Yeah, I mean, if you want, I could take it out of the Spirit Halloween store." He said, "All right, go down there." So I went down to Spirit, and I don't remember the last time I was in a Spirit Halloween store. The place is pretty awesome.
It's fantastic, but it's been a long time.
It is pretty awesome. When was the last time you were at a Spirit Halloween store, Scott?
It's probably been 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are
been a
wonderful
while.
places.
Man, the plastic weaponry they have there, yes.
It looks way too realistic.
Way too realistic. They had a whole Harley Quinn section.
Wow.
Yeah. Do they have like, here's ones for your kids and here's ones for you, you slut? Like, do they have those?
Yeah, that little back section.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me, where's your slut section?
Yeah.
Right through the beaded curtain, sir.
Perfect.
We've got
Thank
all
you.
your Harley Quinn gear right here, except for you, ma'am. That's back there.
That's yeah.
And hey, and don't,
Slutty section?
Hey,
That's right.
And listen, they've got those for fellas too. They got slut costumes for fellas
Oh,
too.
they do.
Oh, look at this one. I'm a skeleton with a boner.
No, when you walk in, they have the big displays. You know, the big displays of the, the animatronic stuff.
Somebody told me, and this could be false, but somebody told me last year that Spirit Halloween makes their money on those things. Like the costumes and stuff they make almost no money on. But it's the step here and the spider lunges at you. It's because somebody comes in and sees, oh, I want that. Well, it's $500. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they had one. They had something there. It was like a conveyor belt that made these jack-o'-lanterns. It looked like.
And that was probably $2,500.
Yeah.
And they probably sold 8 of them this year.
And it was like, look at cardboard. A cardboard with some gears.
My favorite is the one where it looks like it's one of the guys from Showbiz Pizza, one of the members of the band, the animatronic band, but it's a guy that's got the chainsaw and he goes, and he goes, and you're like, wow, that thing's really cool, but
Yeah,
what are you going to do? That's
like
for 3 days.
A corpse bride, like full-size corpse bride holding the groom's head.
Down the street from my house, like probably 5 or 6 houses down from me, there is a house that, and this is lit up 24/7. It doesn't, 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, it's lit up. There is, and Rizz, you know what I'm talking about, the 6-foot tall animatronic, we move. They've got 20 of them in their yard.
Wow.
It is so
I'm sure they
expensive.
probably buy one a year.
Which is fine, but dude, I'm telling you, it's got to be one of the most expensive Halloween displays in a residential home. I'm going to try and drive by it this week and take a picture and send it to you.
I mean,
'cause
you
it'll
gotta
blow your
have-
mind.
Yeah, you got to have some storage space, too, to put that stuff.
Exactly. Dude,
Yeah, what are you doing with it?
And I know it sounds ridiculous for me to say, oh, there's 20 of them in their yard. Where can you even put it? I'm telling you, there's 20 of these things in their yard. We drove by the other day, and I know this probably isn't the case, but we drove by there at night, and I showed my lady. I'm like, look at this house. Isn't it crazy? Next thing I know, she's jumping, slamming the window, thinking one of those things is coming at her. She goes, it moved. I swear to God, it moved.
Some of them are, I mean, look up the jack-o'-lantern conveyor belt.
Jack-o'-lantern conveyor belt Spirit Halloween. Okay.
I want to know how much. It was crazy looking.
This says
cool.
Spirit Halloween conveyor belt with pumpkins.
Yeah. That's it.
And it's a video of it. So I don't know if this will have the price or not, but I'll look. Does it look like something like this?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's awesome. So it's
Wow.
it's obviously an illusion or whatever, but it goes in regular and it comes out with the thing on it.
Right.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Pretty
But
awesome.
I don't know
how much that is.
Let's see. I'll look. Oh, Halloween Factory Assembly Line. That's what it's called. And it is.
I mean, you
Yeah,
got
it
to
doesn't
store
have a
that
price.
thing after.
Damn it. It doesn't have a price.
Yeah, speaking of that, the Comprehensive Chiropractic in Eureka's got the big, tall, 10-foot or whatever it is skeleton
Oh, yeah,
out
the
again
skeleton.
that they did last year. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh.
I saw it swaying in the wind yesterday.
Yeah, I saw one. I saw one of those too, and this time now it's just as tall, but its chest and its head lights up in fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
The hot yard decoration for Halloween this year is 2 inflatable skeletons doing it. I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah, let's
I
get
did
it.
see this.
Come on.
One sitting on the ground with his knees bent, the other straddling him. There's nothing too graphic about it, but it's obvious what they're up to.
Well, they're boning.
The entire inflatable is about 5.5 feet tall. The top skeleton is kneeling, so they're oversized and pretty hard to miss if they're out on your lawn. Plus, they light up at night. So, and a company called Hooshe is selling them on Amazon for around $80. Last I checked, they were still in stock. That was last week. But people are already listing them on eBay for twice as much.
of course they are.
Hooshe. The Hooshe skeleton's doing it. I wonder if I put that on my lawn, like what the neighbors would think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do you want to be that house?
$250 for the Carvomatic is what they call it.
$250?
Yeah,
For the conveyor belt?
Yep.
That's not that bad.
it's not, but
That's
at
not
the,
that bad.
But at the same
No, it
time,
really
I do want to, like, I'm watching the videos of it, You only saw it from the front, right? From the back. I mean, it's just thin cardboard. That's all it is.
Yeah, I touched it. I said it was just cardboard.
Yeah, it's real thin cardboard. So I mean, this is the thing. If you you have to put this inside. This is a $250 inside decoration. Because if it rains, this thing's falling apart.
Yeah, for sure.
So think about that though. That's $250 inside, and that's huge, too. So I don't know where you're putting this.
I don't know.
If it's cheap cardboard, I mean that lasts one season. With storage
You know,
and stuff.
it's not cheap cardboard. It's like almost like the laminated cardboard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like
it's like
Like a
moon
sheen
here.
to
a
it?
sheen or like a smooth surface. to it.
Yeah.
It's like moon over here.
Like cardboard. Yeah, like
cardboard
what
moon.
you have cardboard cutout moon in here. Like almost that material. Pretty durable. $250, that's it.
Wow.
Oh, it's almost a sin I didn't buy it. I can just imagine showing up with that at home. My wife going, what are we going to do with this?
It ain't over yet, man. Still got a few days.
No, I'm talking about it. By the time I get there this afternoon, things going to be sold.
Probably.
If you're don't get this.
I'm not getting it.
If you got that, you would come in tomorrow and you'd go, well,
just
do you want
wasted money.
the Carvomatic? And I'd go, why? And you'd go, she said it's me or this thing.
I know, although I did have a good time running around Spirit Halloween stores yesterday.
That sounds like it'd be fun with a
get it.
10-year-old. I mean,
Just get it and put it in your bedroom.
That's what I should do, yeah. Just
She
set
wants
it up
she
for
goes,
in there.
what the hell?
Making jack-o'-lanterns, honey. I forget what charity, when you check out, you know, it's, hey, do you want to donate to blah, blah, blah? All right, fine, $5. And then do you want to round up, you know, for whatever charity it was? It was a children's charity. You put a star on the wall. What's any particular charity that is?
like is that a Make-A-Wish?
Spirit of Children.
Spirit of Children.
Spirit of Children brings fun and funding to local hospitals at Halloween all year round by providing donations based on Halloween costume sales, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what it says here.
Yeah, so I donated to that. You know, put a little star on the wall with your name on it, and then I walk outside, and there's another little table set up for another campaign, the anti-bullying campaign. So they hit you twice at the Spirit.
Oh, man.
Well, I bet Spirit does the one, and then that's another one outside. Like the Spirit of Children is obviously
there.
Spirit. It's this. I just clicked on the website. It's a nationwide.
That's
thing.
their thing, which I get.
And the other thing is probably somebody setting up a table asking, "Hey, can we set up out front?"
Yeah. So you got hit twice, and it was an anti-bullying thing, which is fine. But I felt a little that the guy was bullying me into giving money.
And?
I gave money. He was a quick talker, too.
Yeah.
He had his spiel down. Yeah. So what's your name?
What's your name? Next thing you know, you have $5 less.
Is that Gary? My son Thatcher? Just here for Halloween stuff. Well, bullying. Okay, here's $2. But what decorations do you have outside of your house?
Oh, probably too many. I have a strand of ghost lights, a strand of pumpkin lights right next to that. So, like, there's, like, little ghosts and pumpkins. My bushes have orange Halloween lights. Both of the pumpkins painted in glow-in-the-dark paint that my kids did with a black light coming down. All of the lights that are, like, on the garage and by the front door, I took out the normal bulbs and I put the flame bulbs in. I've got a Halloween mat, a Halloween wreath.
So Tony has set the standard here as far as Halloween decorations go.
I think Jeff said it the other day, and I don't know if this was on air or off the air. Jeff, I had mentioned that I'm Mr. Christmas. I love decorating for Christmas. I love everything about it. He said I'm Mr. Holiday, and that's true. Like I am Mr. Holidays.
Let's see who's in second place. Scott, what do you have in front of your house?
Oh boy, let's see. Where do we start? We have
in front of the house.
A fall wreath.
Fall wreath, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
At least my wife put out 2 fake pumpkins.
We do have some little pumpkins, tiny little pumpkins.
Tiny
on the
pumpkins.
sides.
We got the metal pumpkins that you stick into the ground. Then we have a couple of other pumpkins, and then the big, what are the big flower things called that come out this in like September-ish?
Mums,
Yeah, maybe it's mums.
sunflowers.
No, mums. I think it's mums.
Yeah, we
The
have like
big
a-
ones
like a-
that.
Like the big,
Yeah.
it almost looks like a bush of flowers.
Yes.
Those are all
Yeah.
mums.
Yeah, we got a couple of those that are fall colored. So that's what we have outside anyway.
We got a couple ghosts with that you stake down, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I remember the one year we went all out. We did the cobwebs and the bushes, and then it rained, and I said, we're never doing this again. Remember, I think I complained about that. It was cobwebs,
The cobwebs are tough, man.
They weren't the dissolving ones either.
Yeah, the cobwebs are rough.
So they were all gross in the bushes, and they were there for weeks after. Weeks.
Were they impossible to get out of there?
Impossible to get out of there.
Yeah.
Here we go. The most popular Halloween decorations in America. Skeletons are number one. Oh, look. Is that your house?
Yeah, that's before I put up the pumpkins, but you could see the ghost lights and you could see the orange lights on the thing.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's, and it sounds, when I say it out loud, it sounds pretty gaudy. That's not gaudy, though, right? I mean, like.
No, it's not over the top. So pumpkins are second in front of the houses. Spiders, witches, bats, ghosts, tombstones, animal skeletons, black cats, and corn stalks.
I haven't done corn stalks in a while.
And the research here, this is all Google Trend stuff. Research also shows that Utah is the state with the most Halloween decorations, which is, I wouldn't think that'd be the case, but okay.
Maybe it's the one day out of the entire year where they're like, hey, let's be naughty.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, the Mormons out there in Utah. I mean, Halloween is considered a pagan holiday.
Yeah. I mean, the way we celebrate it. I know it's got other histories to it, but
I know there's other histories to it. Like Jehovah's Witnesses do not celebrate Halloween.
Nope.
Because they consider it a pagan holiday.
Yeah, that's
so they're adamant about not.
Mm-hmm.
One of my good buddies as a kid, he lived a block behind us. He was Jehovah's Witness, and so naturally on Halloween night, all of the group of friends, we'd always go ring his doorbell and walk down the street, get stuff. And if we even got close to the house, we had to go over and ring the doorbell as many times as we could.
Yeah, they don't open the door.
No. Not at all.
They hide in the basement.
But I knew he was in there, and he was getting frustrated, so it's fun.
Yeah, we have some friends who are J-dubs, and
they like go into the basement, right? Like
they go into the basement.
Like it is a please do not bother us today.
Yep. Illinois, by the way, is the second state as far as Halloween decorations go. And they also figured out the most popular decoration in each state. Generally speaking, your bats are popular out west. Witches are a big part of up north. Pumpkins are number one in the southeast and Midwest. And they say the average household spends about $145 on Halloween decorations and about 3.5 hours putting them up every year. It take you 3.5 hours?
Spread out, yeah. I mean, like, it took me 15 minutes to put the lights in. The lights in the ground and get it the way I wanted it. Then it took me another probably 20 minutes to put the other lights up. And the inside of my house looks like fall and Halloween threw up. So, like, inside of my house is way more than outside. Not necessarily even Halloween, fall stuff. Harvest, pumpkins, thanks, gather.
Yeah.
The fireplace room is
more clutter for the house.
Is ridiculous.
It's not. I don't.
In a good way.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. But I think it's all spread out the way. Again, remember, so last year I was trapped inside my house, not just from COVID, but because of the surgery and all that stuff. So I was inside my house. So I remember last year I told my lady, like, hey, I need you to make this house feel like a home. If I'm going to be stuck in here, I need it to feel like a home. So, like, slowly but surely, living in a house by myself, it was white walls, and that's it, and furniture. Like, I didn't put up any pictures. I didn't put up any decorations. Now I'm slowly starting to do that. So when the seasons come, it's easy to go, hey, let's go get some cool fall stuff and put it around the house. And I like that.
Are you gonna carve pumpkins with the kids?
No, we paint pumpkins. The kids don't. My kids, at least right now, all the inside stuff is gross, and they don't want to touch it. So we paint the pumpkins.
That's the one year we did it.
I missed that, though.
Well, we've done it a couple years. The last time we did it, we're outside, put the newspaper down, and the kids reaching their hand inside, grabbing the guts, yucky.
Yucky, it's all slimy.
I do like putting the pumpkin seeds in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
I think that's pretty neat. But we then put the jack-o'-lantern out front with the candles in it, and a couple hours later, destroyed by some creature. Overnight. I mean, it was pumpkin guts everywhere.
And I know people already probably know this, but that's because it's good animal food. You know what I mean? That's why they're doing that.
Yeah,
so when you're done with them, if you have some sort of wooded area, throw them out there. It makes for good food for wildlife.
When you're done with them.
Yeah.
We weren't done with them.
Well, no, clearly.
That was nice of you to feed them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
We were the most popular house on the block. I mean, it was pumpkin everywhere. Everywhere. And by the way, jack-o'-lanterns tend to start rotting within 5 to 10 days. Within 5 to 10 days,
Wow.
jack-o'-lanterns start rotting. The best is when you see a pumpkin in front of somebody's house after Thanksgiving, and you go, "Oh, I didn't realize pumpkins could melt."
Yeah, it's like somebody's face, like, ooh.
So, somebody, and
I'm not even talking the carved ones.
I was gonna say, does it have the stats on if you don't? Because a lot of people save them, and I've seen this before. That some people save their pumpkins through Christmas, and what they do is, as soon as Thanksgiving is over, they take the pumpkins and they spray paint them silver or green or red, and then they make them look like giant ornaments. But I always wondered, like, what the hell are you doing with your pumpkins that keep them that long?
Well, I like the ones that look like they've melted because they're so rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also saw that warning this year that said to not leave them out afterwards when they start rotting because it feeds the rats.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
rats. Yeah, there are certain cities with bad rat problems. They're like, hey, please don't put your jack-o'-lanterns out in front because you are drawing rats to this area.
It's lovely.
But listen, here's a couple things you could do to make your jack-o'-lantern last longer. First off, pick a pumpkin that's rock solid. Don't pick one that's already going bad. Bruises and blemishes are big red flags. And water-soaked spots on the surface can be a sign of frost damage. Spray it with bleach and water. Just mix a tiny bit of bleach and spray the whole thing down. It should keep bacteria and mold away.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how you do it.
They said put a cup of baking soda inside. It'll absorb the extra moisture and help it last longer. Bringing it inside at night also helps by keeping the morning dew away. Jeff, smear the inside of it with Vaseline.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
Who's bringing their pumpkin in every night?
We're
by
still
the way?
talking pumpkins, right?
Right. A thin layer of petroleum jelly can also protect jack-o'-lanterns from moisture. Don't forget the lid and all the exposed parts you cut out. You don't have to cover the outside, though.
That's a good point. Who's bringing in their pumpkins every night?
Who's going up? All right, let's turn in for the evening. Grab the pumpkins.
They say you can also use hairspray, but be careful. The anti-frizz kind can help protect jack-o'-lanterns, but don't use it if you're putting a real candle in there because hairspray tends to be flammable. And they said just pay attention to the weather. Make sure it doesn't get rained on. Bring it inside if it gets too hot or cold out. In general, jack-o'-lanterns last longest when the temperature is right around 60 degrees. So, there you go. Happy carving.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was at Spirit yesterday, I asked my wife, I called her up, hey, do we got our candy? And she goes, yeah, I bought it already. I'm like, where'd you get it? I didn't see it in the house. She goes, I was at the dollar store. I'm like, you bought dollar store candy?
That does not
boy.
matter. That does not matter.
That's okay. That's all right.
Dollar store candy has changed, Rizz. I was at Family Dollar yesterday, which isn't the dollar store, but it's like a dollar store. You know, everything's very low price, and they have
name brand stuff.
They had everything that you can imagine, Rizz. But
I was worried.
Here's what the difference is. Okay, you go to Deerberg's and you buy the Halloween candy, and let's just say it's the one that has like Reese's and Crunch and Snickers and all that stuff. Okay, you buy a bag at Schnucks and it's got 255 pieces, and it's this big bag. You go to the dollar store or Family Dollar or something like that, same exact bag, but it's 50 pieces.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't see what you got, and I don't want to be that house.
I don't think your wife.
Dollar store, what are you trying to do to me?
I don't think your wife would do that. Like, I think she would.
Oh, I think she would.
No way. Really? You think she would?
She is. When it comes to holidays, she's worse than me.
So you
she
guys
was
are
skipping
my
out.
arch nemesis.
Ask
huh?
her what her. If you ever ask my wife what her least favorite holiday is, what would she say?
All of them.
Christmas.
Oh.
And then followed by all of them.
That's fine. That's fine. I will celebrate with enough spirit that she will be negated.
Yeah, there's
My
gonna be
spirit will
kids-
overtake her.
There's gonna be kids in your neighborhood that get home and their parents are like, who gave you Bazooka Joe?
Yeah.
They still make that. Yeah. Okay.
That's a great find in your basket.
There's a bag of Smarties for, it's a 5.5 ounce bag of Smarties right there for $1.
Listen,
Pixie Sticks, Mentos. What do you want?
hey,
Laffy Taffy.
Scott, you said like, oh, Bazooka Joe, and every once in a while you'll get that candy there, like, oh, cool, somebody gave me these fruitsy rolls instead of Tootsie Rolls, you know, like the lime ones, and you're like, you're going to get plenty of Snickers. You're going to get plenty of Kit Kats. Every once in a while, those little things that you don't get a whole lot of, they're a nice little surprise. What are these, bottle caps? Whoa.
Fruitsy Rolls.
You know what I'm talking about. They're the Tootsie Rolls, but they're like, there's blue and green and yellow
is
and
that
red.
from the Tootsie Roll company?
They're called Tootsie Roll Fruit
Tootsie
Chews.
Fruit Chews. Yep.
Yeah,
You got them
Tootsie
right here.
Fruit Chews.
Oh, I actually like the red one.
There's
cherry?
Dum-Dums. There's Blow Pops.
Cherry's good.
Cherry's good. Cherry's good there.
The white one used to be, I think, blue raspberry, and then they changed it to vanilla, and a lot of people were complaining, but I love the vanilla ones.
Tell me she got the candy corn wreath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
That looks like something that she would definitely not buy.
I'm getting that for you.
No.
I wonder how much it costs. Let's see.
Yeah. And by the way, did you hear about the largest candy corn factory in the country was hacked?
Oh, hacked? What do you mean?
So, listen, if you're a candy corn lover, this is your time of year. Peak joy, right?
Yep.
Peak joy for candy corn lovers. But that joy is under attack. A company in Chicago called Ferrara Candy makes Brock's candy corn. You know, the Brock's company? Mm-hmm. Which accounts for 85% of the country's candy corn market.
I didn't know there was other brands.
I mean, there's your off-brands.
Have you ever seen them?
I remember when candy corn went generic, right, Jeff?
Oh, my gosh. What was it,
patent
75? Summer of 75?
It's like when medications, you know, they go generic.
Yeah.
I remember when candy corn went generic. Earlier this month, this company was hacked. They were hit with a malicious ransomware attack. No other specifics were released. The hack did disrupt production. And the company, as of last week, was still working to restore everything back to 100%. But it doesn't sound like there will be any candy corn shortages.
Thank God.
So don't bother buying out your Rite Aid or your Walgreens and then listing the bags on eBay for $100 a pop.
Damn it.
It's not going to work.
Damn it. Thought I finally found the way I was going to make all my money.
Not going to work.
Okay, Rizz, I'm going to ask you this question, and I already know the answer, but I'm
Yes.
going to ask the question just because. You walk into your local gas station,
Yes.
the one that's closest to your house.
Okay.
And you walk in, and they have, every once in a while, you know, when you walk up to the counter, right, like sitting on the counter, they'll have what looks to be like homemade, but it's actually small business, like Rice Krispie treats. And like they're wrapped in like the cling wrap. Yeah, the cellophane wrapper. And it's got a sticker on it that says like Joe's Rice Krispie treats, and it's got all the information on it. What if right next to that there was a bag that looked like just a regular sandwich bag that was twisted and then twisty tied, and it was candy corn and peanuts, but it said like Tim's Candy Corn Surprise, and it had a sticker on it for $2. Would you buy that or no?
No.
I wouldn't either, and I want to know who does. Because there is a large display of something like that. It's in like a wire basket, and it's got all these little things that like, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, that have like the honey roasted almonds.
Yeah.
That come in, like, it almost looks like a point, like it looks like a carrot.
Yeah.
Those are sitting there, and there's a ton of them. And I walked up to the gas station the other day, and when I bought something, I looked in there, and I was like, half of these are gone. People are buying this.
So, and it looks like a twisty tie, like somebody would.
It looks like you did it in your bathroom, or not in your bathroom, in your kitchen, and you would be giving it out to the neighborhood kids.
It's probably some small business in the area.
Right.
Has a deal with the gas station. I don't know. To me, I get skeeved out by that kind of stuff.
I thought the
now.
same thing. I went, this is probably a small business who literally, this guy said during the Halloween, I'm going to go ahead and not make these carrot cakes with icing that I always do. I'm going to make these candy corn things. And but when I walked up, I went like this. Who's buying this? Who is buying this?
There is a market for it.
I guess.
I don't know if it's not hermetically sealed. I get skeeved out a little bit. I think again, I don't know whose hands are on these things. Is that like, you know, Grandpa Joe down the street has his grandkids help, you know, pack the stuff up for Halloween? Grandpa Joe's candy corn and peanuts mix. And, you know, a little grandson who's got a runny nose, you know, is grabbing handfuls of both and putting them in the bag. Nope. Nope. Not for me. If it's for you, God bless you. You're boosting your immune system, I guess. I don't know. But no, I shouldn't be scared off by the dollar store candy.
I think you're good, brother.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. All right. You know, with Halloween, I guess consider this a fair warning. The list of the worst candies for your teeth, according to dentists. What do you think number one is?
Bit of honey.
No, I'm talking. I'm not specifics.
Oh, okay.
But what type of candy?
Hard.
Taffy? No. They say gummies are the worst. Gummies.
Oh, so you're talking
Caramel.
generic.
Yeah. Caramel's number 2.
You know, when you say gummies are the worst, you know what I think of immediately? Dots.
Oh, yeah, dots.
Oh, yeah, they
Dots.
separate. Yeah.
You know what the worst for me is? The worst for your teeth? And I know, again, this is a generic list, but the worst, by far, are Milk Duds.
Throw them in the caramel candy category. Well, gummies, first of all, it takes a while to chew. Pieces get lodged between your teeth. Caramel candies, they're sticky. They take a long time to dissolve and can be hard to brush away at the end of the night. Then you got your Starbursts and Now and Laters.
Wouldn't those be considered almost taffy? Or those
Yeah.
taffies?
Something like
Yeah, they're tacky, so they can pull on fillings and crowns.
Yeah.
Lollipops are next as far as bad candies go. They're eaten slowly, so sugar's in contact with your teeth for a longer period of time. Then you got your Pixie Sticks or your Wonka Fun Dip. Sour powder, like sour powder candies, are incredibly acidic, which messes with the pH of your mouth and can damage your tooth enamel. And for what it's worth, the dentist said 2 Halloween treats weren't so bad. Regular old chocolate, which dissolves quickly, can be brushed away easily, and caramel apples are okay. Because the crisp apple helps actually clean the surface of your teeth.
Yeah, and that's fine, but that caramel on there, that'll rip a tooth right off if you don't give it some time. Or don't, like...
I mean, it depends on how thick
You just got to
caramel
be,
is.
yeah, and you got to be careful. You just got to be careful.
Everything in moderation. Yeah. Did you guys try the caramel apples with the Red Hot Riplet
I have
dusted
not
peanuts?
yet.
I did not.
Yes.
No.
My mother did and said it was way too hot for her. But she's also very sensitive to heat.
Okay, I tried it. I actually had 2 of them.
That means you liked it.
One my son wanted to try, and then the other one my daughter wanted to try.
Yeah.
Daughter hated it. Hated it.
You know what my favorite is?
I like it.
And I believe it's from the folks that do the Happy Apples that did the...
It is. I like it.
The one that I love is, and we got these last year, it was just the caramel, and then it had sprinkles on it. And it might have had like a white chocolate on it. That, to me, and I'm not a big fan of the candied apples, but I have at least one during the holiday season, during the Halloween season. That right there was like the best thing I've ever eaten. It was so good.
Well, the Happy Apple people sent a whole bunch up here, and Moon took the one with the chocolate chips on it. That's the best one.
Yeah, the only ones that we got to take were the ones with the Red Hot Riplet dust. Because there were 2 different kinds in there, but they were in like 3-packs. I know you took one and Moon took one. So we had the Red Hot Riplet ones. And like, I got to be like ready for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I got to be prepared.
Sweet and savory thing going on. I liked it.
Yeah, it was at my house. I don't know if anybody ate it. Nobody said anything to me, but I was.
When you eat the caramel apple, do you cut?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I do
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
You have to.
I do too. Even though it's a sticked food.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to eat it off the stick.
But I'm a cutter.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, cut the apples. Hey, before we move on to the Team Rizz Member of the Day thing, I just also want to tell you guys why I'm in a pretty good mood today. Because according to, let me see my calculations here, and I think we all did this here. You guys all crunched the numbers too. We are now 5-2 in the Rizz Show Fast Lane Pick'em Challenge. That's right, we won again, folks.
Yep. Hey, guys, I don't know if you know if we won or not, but yep.
We won again. After a crushing defeat last week, we bounced back, fellas.
We did.
And we won the week. We are now 5-2.
Yep.
Wow.
Man, oh, man.
That is great news.
And I was keeping track yesterday. I was following those games.
There was a hot second I was nervous.
Yeah, I was too.
After when I saw that some of them dudes over there picked the Chiefs over the Titans, I went, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah. I did notice that, but I got I got the Ravens pick right, so that helped us. Mm-hmm. I think I was the only one to pick
You were
the other team, the Chargers.
the
Not
Bengals.
the Chargers, the Bengals. I'm sorry,
Yep.
the Bengals,
Yep.
and that helped. But yeah,
I think
score was 40-37.
yeah, and I think Matt Holliday has the Seahawks tonight.
Everybody's got the
Because-
Saints
yeah.
except for Matt Holliday, who has the Seahawks tonight. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Holiday's been pretty good for them.
Yeah,
He's the one who picked the Titans, I believe.
yeah. And do you want to say who's gonna get shot down there?
Well, I saw that Anthony Stalter, who's been shot
6 times, right? Or no, 5 times. This is week 6.
this is week 7.
This week's 7, 5, and
So
2.
6 times.
6 times. Anthony Stalter's been shot 6 times. Every week he's been shot. Good for him. He's not in last place.
Wow.
Yeah. Barely.
Oh, he's not.
No, he's not in last place. Meat came in last place over there. Meat only got 6 right.
I was just saying he had a really, really rough week.
Yeah, Brad Barnes had a really bad week over there. Tony, if you would, please take out your phone. We need to text the fellows, tell them they lost.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Scott, why don't you craft this?
No,
Well, I don't have any of their numbers.
No. Just say we're gonna. You don't have to
Oh,
send
I
it.
see, I see.
But what should we write?
Good morning, Fast Lane.
Good morning, Fast Lane. Okay.
Thank you for making terrible picks.
No, I don't like it already.
I didn't-
Okay, go
I've
ahead.
already
Keep
deleted.
going.
No, I've
keep
already
going,
deleted.
keep
I've already
going, keep going.
deleted.
I want to know where he's going with this.
Because I don't know. Now you messed me up. All right. So thank you for making terrible picks the first few weeks and this week.
Okay, I'm not going to send this.
Yeah,
I'm not going to send this.
I was
Here
going
we
to keep
go.
rambling.
I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete. Let me delete for a second.
Dearest Fast Lane,
Dearest Fast Lane. Yep.
your tears of loss
Your tears of loss. Okay.
taste terrific this morning.
Taste terrific this morning.
Salty. That's like 4 or 5 M's.
Oh, I did way more than 4.
Okay, good. Salty.
You're going to text Jamie Rivers the words salty. Yeah. All right. Just
Listen,
be
Jeff,
prepared.
Jeff, just listen. He knows it's not me, man. Okay, go on.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Wow.
Another loss.
Another loss.
Eggplant emoji. I was going to say pathetic, but I thought that would be overkill.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, can
I don't want to get
let me-
too cocky.
And let me read back just to make sure.
Okay.
I put, Dearest Fastlane, your tears of loss taste terrific this morning. Salty. Wow. Another loss. Eggplant emoji.
I like it.
That's better than Scott's.
Way better.
Scott, thanks for making bad picks.
Hey, sent. Goodbye. Sent.
Too bad. Hope you guys do better next week.
I've
was
never
that
been a
where it's
trash
going?
talker. Yeah. Never been a trash
Which, by
talker.
the way, I'm telling you right now, you know how last week I forfeited my texting to the fast lane and gave it to Moon? I take it back. I'm taking it back. He was liking comments and heart emoji
Oh, no, we don't
comments.
need heart emojis.
He was
on
doing
stuff.
that. He was what do you say?
Exclamation?
Yeah, but he was like emphasizing
No,
points.
no,
and,
we don't need to emphasize stuff.
No.
We
need to
speak
be
words here.
We need to be cold. We need to get it done and get out. That's it.
Anybody text back yet?
Precision.
Not yet. Nope. Still waiting.
All right.
Yeah, just text them and screw them. Anybody text back yet? Did they read it? Does it say they read it?
All right, let's do this. All right, Teamers, remember the day brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer. Copper Fire from St. Peters, Missouri, Lance Jones. I saw his the picture we posted, his profile picture
Yeah.
on Twitter. Lance is a badass.
Yes. Very much so.
Lance started listening to the Rizz Show podcast while he was deployed back in 2019. Listening to the show overseas was his way of being connected to home. Lance says, you guys brought a sense of normalcy to me during a crazy time. Well, thank you for your service, sir. Lance now listens to the podcast while working overnights as a first responder in St. Charles County. I told you this guy's a badass.
Yeah.
Lance loves matchup with Moon, good or gross, and listening to Tony and his dad argue.
Right on. That will never change.
Lance Jones from St. Peter's is the Teamers Member of the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz.
Real quick, you said that like he said listening to the show has helped him out a lot and things like that. The wedding that I DJ'd on Saturday at the very end of the night, usually it's like, hey man, F yeah, that was awesome, bro. Thanks for he came up to me and he goes, hey, tell the fellas that, when I was down and I've had some down times in my life, you guys really have picked me up, and I just want to say thanks for that.
Lance?
So,
You
no,
met
no,
Lance?
this is a different guy.
Somebody else?
Yeah, but I mean that reminded me of that.
Oh,
so
that's
like
nice.
I love when I hear that. It like makes it.
That's nice. The other guys, the fast lane right back in?
Oh boy, no.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought somebody did, but no.
6:58 Monday. First look at the traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
This is the kind of stuff that frightens me and a lot of other people.
Coming at you.
Your Point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Center lane blocked due to debris on the road. Eastbound 64 right at Ballas. Also looking at some traffic because of the right-hand shoulder blocked. That westbound 64 right at Oakland. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a police incident. Eastbound 64 at Boone's Crossing as well. Your Point forecast today, partly cloudy, around 60 for the high tonight. It's colder, mid-40s for the low. This weekend, showers tomorrow. Tonight, showers possible tomorrow, but mostly just chilly. It's going to be around the 50s for the low. Right now, it is 51 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
More information and crazy new information coming up about that shooting on the set of the Alec Baldwin movie. Also, 3 other deaths in Hollywood to talk about. And don't look it up, but who has hosted Weekend Update on SNL the most?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there.
Not doing shit. Look at him, not doing a thing. Here I am, actually, let me go check on your food.
Yeah, we just got a drink from the skinny guy in the black.
Dr. Gould and the amazing staff at the St. Louis Sinus Center are just hanging out waiting for you to come to the conclusion that your sinuses, your allergies, they're chronic. It's not going to go away. You are going to be a sinus and allergy patient your entire life unless you call them, 314-473-5433, or go online, stlsinuscenter.com. Get on the website. Don't just make an appointment. Look around before you do that. Watch the videos and read the testimonials. Both of those things for balloon sinus dilation. It's in the office there. You don't have to go into a hospital, spend the night, and have surgery inside your nose and have bones broken up and stuff like that. No, balloon sinus dilation done right there in the St. Louis Sinus Center offices, which are amazing. The staff is ridiculous and have done this so many times. Or the other thing is you can do the drops that you do yourself at your home, and eventually you don't have any of those symptoms anymore. Either way, call them. They have so many ways to help you out. Dr. Gould's amazing. 314-473-5433, stlsinuscenter.com.
Brandon here. Now, this is the game. It's a disc. We haven't played this in a while. But it's a disc with 4 little finger slots.
Yeah.
And you press the button, and one of the 4 gets shocked. We don't know, who it's going to be.
Moon won last time, so he, again, gets the first round bye.
Did you win last time?
Yes.
2 in a row.
I got welts on my ass right now. Do we have to
2
do
in a
this?
row.
Does it work?
Stick your finger in there and see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, all these lights are lighting up. It probably doesn't work then.
Oh, let's play.
Okay.
Shock roulette. Oh, good. We haven't played this in a while.
Awesome.
Okay, so we put our fingers in and press
Ready?
Wait. Okay, and go.
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And
boy.
round and round she goes. Somebody's
Oh,
getting
boy.
shocked.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's getting shocked. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who is it?
Oh, what was that?
I didn't feel
What
anything.
happened? I
It was
didn't
my
feel
button,
anything.
but I didn't feel anything.
I didn't feel anything.
The hockey
Oh,
buzzer
it was
went
turned
off.
all the way down.
You gotta be kidding me.
It was turned all the way down. Let's go.
doing that one thing
You gotta be kidding me.
Are we
Don't
done?
do that.
Where are you going?
You're
It
still-
works?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still
Oh,
doing
it was
it.
just turned all the way down.
Oh, turned all the way down. Okay. I'm going back.
Here it comes again.
It's coming back all the way around.
All right, coming back
Here we
around
go.
again.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's
I'm standing back. I don't want to get hit.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Watch the coffee.
Who's it gonna be?
There's coffee right there.
Come on, do it already.
Scott's out. All right, Moon, get in. Moon, get in.
Scott.
My favorite part of this whole game is how sweaty Rizz's hands get, like immediately.
Here, hold this, hold this.
I love it.
Hey,
Very
no,
hands
my
are
hands
sweaty.
are
Because I just saw you wiping them off your pants.
My hands get sweaty.
What happened? What are we doing?
I don't like this. I didn't know
Go.
I don't like this.
Don't put your arm around me.
Hey, you guys get a kiss?
I will. What?
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Who's it
Oh,
gonna be?
no.
This is the worst, dumbest thing ever.
Him doing it is the best. You're the best.
That was me.
I jumped too. I jumped almost through the window.
No. If there's only 3, you don't get number 4.
Time out, you
You
jerk.
scared me.
Get in there.
Put your fingers in there.
Put it. Everybody's flat down on your finger.
Oh, boy.
Get out.
Oh,
get
boy.
out. Get away from me.
Oh, boy.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, boy.
Don't do it to me. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. What am I saying that over and over again for? Because I just want to keep talking until I get shocked. Because it's not going to be me. I'm going to keep talking and I won't get shocked. I just know it.
Who was it?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nobody.
Ow! Got
No.
me. I'm out.
Put your finger in. Put your finger in. It's going.
Is it running out of batteries?
I don't know.
Because I got a.
It didn't
I
even
got a-
buzz.
I got a pretty good
I
jolt.
told you. I
I'm
don't
not
like
even going to react.
Oh, God.
Who was it?
It was him. He scared the hell out of both of us. I jumped bigger than I would have if I got shot.
okay?
I couldn't get my finger out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull it out.
Moon was shaking more than Patrico.
I'm trying to rip my finger out of there. And it could come.
You scared me
All
to
right, it's
death.
Jeff and Moon. Here we go. Down to 2. Mano a mano.
Guy against guy, too. That's man on hand.
Who's gonna be winning?
I'm going to
Who's gonna be the
finally
winner?
win this thing. I cannot wait to finally win this. This is going to be so very cool.
Nobody?
What is
Having on
happening?
2 or 3?
Who's on 2?
Go.
All right. Stop yelling.
Sigala! Ha, hot, ha, ha.
Is it not working?
Oh, my goodness. Good
Somebody turn it
timing.
down?
I told you. Nope, everything's fine.
One more. Try one more
One
time.
more time.
Wow.
This is
Okay,
bad.
this is what we're going to do.
Thanks for working for me.
Give me a car battery.
Hey, let's put our tongue.
Oh, it definitely got me.
No, got me too.
This stress is the worst part, and we've had to do it.
Nothing.
Oh.
This is BS. This
What
is
kind of
BS.
batteries does it take?
We both get buys next game.
Stick your finger in a socket.
All right.
We need closure.
You know what? Let's try this. Put 2 fingers in each of them.
All right.
Ready?
Thanks for the idea, Tony.
They both got 2 fingers in.
How many times you said that before today about a game?
The batteries are
I
dying.
love it.
Wow. All right, you jerks got lucky.
boy.
Yeah.
Scott, get us batteries and a screwdriver.
Alrighty.
I got
Here, Scott, try.
triple A's here.
Figure out how to open this up and get the batteries changed.
I need a screwdriver. Anybody got a Phillips head?
Nope. It doesn't exist.
Where's the roulette?
It's over there.
Okay,
Scott
it
changed the
broke.
batteries.
It broke, so we can't do it
We gotta
anymore.
finish up the roulette game.
We tried it. It's broken. It
Scott
doesn't.
changed the batteries.
So it is Moon versus Jeff.
We're gonna put.
The machine ran out of batteries during the last
I
round.
feel like if I sit down, I won't stress as much.
All right, I'll do that with you. I'll just sit. Hey, and if you get shocked, just go.
Shock roulette.
Just go.
Just go,
Moon versus
no biggie.
Jeff. Ooh, you want to put money on this?
Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
do it?
Hey, wait. Do you want to see if you can get
wanna
shocked
bet?
and not make?
Yeah,
it
thanks to More Choice Jewelry for sponsoring the Happy Birthday Rizz billboard. Very charitable people. St. Louis people through and through, those Moritz Royce jewelry people.
Yep, yeah, they're fantastic, and especially when it comes to things staying local, because they grew up here. This is somewhere where they live. This is not something like you'll probably hear. You'll hear something that goes Shady Diamonds, right? Located here, and then you go there a year later. You go, where is that place? Oh no, they just came in, took your money, and left. That's not how Moritz Royce does.
They pillage, they plunder, and they leave.
Yep, they're here forever.
Listen, with the holidays coming up, and they are coming up. People are going to start to panic buy, and they may go, okay, my God, I need an engagement ring, or I need a gift from my wife, or girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever, husband. I'm going to buy something online. I'm going to buy a diamond online. What a terrible idea that is. Horrible mistake, because also you can't see it. So even if they say one thing, it could end up being another. What you need to do is you need to go to Moritz Royce, somebody that actually will sit there and be knowledgeable about jewelry and why you're spending the money that you are on whatever piece of jewelry. You just don't feel taken advantage of when you walk out of there. Yeah, and they don't work on a commission, so they're not going to upsell you on something. They want to make sure you have a great experience and you tell your friends and family about what great people they are up at Moritz Royce Jewelry.
They're fantastic.
They are the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show. Make an appointment. Go to ninjabling.com. It's Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels and not the shaft.
I'm so upset. Do you want to fire one, and then you fire one? You haven't fired one, right?
It's I don't trust myself to fire.
Oh.
I'd like to fire on you, sir.
I don't care. Could be both of you.
Hey, it's Dan Soder. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday to whoever the hell's birthday it is. I bet it's a real special day for pretty much just you.
I'm going to count to 5. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Michelob Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails. RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. 6-time fun facts coming up. Sex toy of the week. We'll play 3 and 5 in just a little bit. Give away some fabulous prizes, including tickets to go see The Urge at the pageant on the 26th of November. Tickets to go see Highly Suspect at the pageant on the 31st of this month. That'd be Sunday. And tickets for Saturday's Carnival event over at Ballpark Village, which we'll all be down at.
Yep.
DJ Tony Patrico playing some songs. Moon and the Teenage Dirtbags playing a couple sets. That'll be good. Be a good time. We're all dressing up.
Yeah.
I've
been saying I have my costume, but I had one, but I just decided to add to it, so I got to pick one other thing up.
Okay.
But other than that,
I can't wait, Jeff.
Ready to go.
For all the Carnival details, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Today is October 25th. Back in the day, 66 years ago, the first microwave oven was sold. That's 1955 by a company called Tapan. Cost $1,200, but it could cook bacon in 90 seconds. But don't stand too close, because I'm sure that thing gave you cancer immediately.
Yeah. I remember when we got our first one, it was like, oh my gosh, well, what can it do? It can just heat stuff up really fast. Okay, cool. And we get a couple pieces of white bread and put some cheese in there, and then put it in there, and then do it for however long. Bring out, the cheese was melted and the bread's warm. All right, cool.
Wow.
Now what?
Yeah, well,
what else can we melt?
The old microwaves need to wear a lead apron.
Yeah.
Just so you don't.
It's like taking an X-ray.
You don't fry your testicles. 43 years ago, 1978, the original Halloween was released. 35 years ago, 1986, this happened.
5-5 in a delirious 10th inning. Can you believe this ball game at Shea?
Oh, brother. My favorite call of all time.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
That's it.
My biggest
35 years ago today.
My biggest recollection of that video is the weird way. It's Ray Knight, right?
Yeah.
When he steps on home plate, it's like as he's stepping, it goes like that, and it just looks really weird. Like it's the weirdest. Like he was trying to fly and couldn't, or something. I don't know.
Like put his arms up like Superman.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, poor
Bill Buckner. You're not wrong, man. I mean, he looks weird when he does it. You're not wrong.
Poor Bill Buckner, though.
Yeah.
Couldn't escape that.
Talk about somebody who was a hell of a baseball player, and that defined him.
Great player.
Man.
Actually, his stats were great.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is growing up as a kid, there was a movie called Little Big League where the kid became the manager of the Minnesota Twins, and that guy commits an error, and he looks at him and he goes, "Hey, man, I don't know if you know this, but Bill Buckner let the ball go between his legs, and his very next at bat, he hit a double over the second baseman's head, and they went on to win the game." And the guy goes, "Wow, really?" He goes, "Yeah, man." He goes, "That's great." And then he goes out, and the guy gets a hit, and the other guy looks at him and goes, "You know that ended the game, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, but he doesn't." Like, for the longest time, I thought that's how the game ended. Like, I thought Buckner got another chance.
No, that was
Dope.
Game 6. So that was the Mets tying the series up, going to Game 7, which the Mets wound up winning. And that play used to haunt the Red Sox until their team finally won the series in 04. They won again in 07, 2013, and 2018. But that is my favorite baseball call of all time.
Yeah.
Man. Even though I do not like the Mets.
I was just going to say, you're not even a Mets fan either.
No, we lived in Queens then too, right? I mean, really close to Shea Stadium. Man, people were on the streets screaming and hollering when the Mets won the World Series, especially after that play too. 30 years ago today, 1991, rock promoter Bill Graham died in a helicopter crash while returning from a Huey Lewis concert in Northern California. Do you know Bill Graham? Do you know the story, like who he is?
No.
I mean, this guy built the Fillmore Theaters. He produced the Live Aid concert. He was responsible for the success of Santana, Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead. He was a San Francisco promoter.
Decent acts.
Yeah. Yeah. 28 years ago today, 1993, St. Louis's own Vincent Price died of lung cancer at the age of 82. He was considered the master of horror. And he's the guy that did the spoken word in the Michael Jackson Thriller song. 22 years ago today, 1999, golfer Payne Stewart. 5 others were killed from a lack of cabin pressure in the Learjet they were flying in. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah, man.
After flying on autopilot for 4 hours, it crashed in South Dakota. That's a Missouri guy, right?
Yeah.
Missouri guy.
Springfield, yeah.
And 19 years ago today, 2002, Richard Harris died of Hodgkin's disease at the age of 72. He was most famous as Professor Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies. Michael Gambon replaced him for the remaining movies. And that's what happened back in the day. Yeah, it's weird. We were just talking about that Payne Stewart thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe last week.
Was that we were talking about Halloween costumes, and then I think somebody brought up Payne Stewart, and no, that wasn't it, was it? Because every year around Halloween, I think about back in the day, a friend of mine dressed as
zombie Payne Stewart.
Did Payne Stewart with something from a plane through his head, and then I guess his caddy was with him maybe or something, and his caddy was dressed up as it. It was very, very poor taste.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crime on Celebrities.
It's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest. BrightHouseCo.com. Their number is 636-600-0188. Dune had a really good opening weekend.
Yeah.
40.1 million domestically speaking, and that's despite it being simultaneously opening in theaters and on HBO Max. So 4,125 theaters across North America, and HBO Max still did well. But that's that hybrid practice that's being used for all the Warner movies this year.
Yeah, what did they do that with what did they do that recently with? It was like last week.
It opened, and it
Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills.
Yeah. It's on 2 different streaming platforms as well.
The Rotten Tomatoes says Dune is good.
Dune is good. All right, now.
Let me see here. What was the score on that? I forgot. It was in the high 80s.
Yeah, Moon really liked it.
Moon saw it. He liked it. What was Dune? 83%.
We got some people dying out in Hollywood out there. Peter Scolari, how about this? Passed away Friday at the age of 66. Died from leukemia. He was diagnosed in 2019. He was with Tom Hanks in Bosom Buddies, obviously. He was also in Lena Dunham's Girls. That was the first time he finally got... He won for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series. He was also Newhart as well. So Peter Scolari dead at the age of 66.
He had a pretty good resume, that guy.
He really did, yeah. Also, James Michael Taylor, we know him as Gunther, on Friends, has passed away.
All right.
Kinda sucks.
Is this little Gunther here?
Yeah, it's just a little montage of stuff.
So, what do you do when you're not working here?
You don't need to fill these silences.
Okay, thanks.
No, you can't go. Listen, if you want to go, just go.
No, she'll yell at me again.
Have you seen Chandler?
I thought you were Chandler. But, one of you's over there.
Is So he's the guy that worked at the coffee shop?
Yeah, yeah, white-haired guy.
Yeah, I know the face.
Took him 2 seasons and 33 different appearances on the show before he got his first line of dialogue or we knew his name on the show. And also, ironically, he was actually a barista or barista. He was at an actual coffee shop, and then he was asked to stand in just in the background one time because somebody couldn't fill in, and it went from there.
Wow.
Which is
So
pretty
that's how we
crazy.
got the Friends part?
Uh-huh. He was on all 10 seasons. He was 59 years old. Died Sunday morning from prostate cancer.
Oh.
Yep. Val Bisaglio, do you know that name by chance?
No.
He's a character actor. Among other things, he was John Travolta's dad in Saturday Night Fever. He has died at the age of 95. He was also Murph, or is it Murph, Sopranos in 2002. Recognize that character, M-U-R-F?
I got to see the face.
What's his name again, Jeff?
Val, B-I-S-O-G-L-I-O. He was also the cook on MASH. That's how I
you
know him. He was in Saturday Night Fever and Sopranos, but I know him from MASH. That third picture, I'm surprised you don't know him, or that one way over there.
I don't know.
Yeah, he looks familiar.
Huh. Yeah, I know him from MASH. So, and Paul Walker, he's already dead.
He's been passed a while.
Remember we talked, was it last week, that the whole Godfather thing and the godparent thing, is it really do anything for you? You know what I mean? Is it even a thing?
Yeah.
Paul Walker's daughter, Meadow, got married recently, and Vin Diesel is her godfather, and she stepped in and walked her down the aisle because Paul Walker, her dad, is
That's cool.
currently still dead. Yeah, so that was kind of a cool thing to where the Godfather thing worked out.
Sure.
More on Alec Baldwin and the accidentally killing the cinematographer. This was last Thursday in New Mexico on the set of a Western movie called Rust.
Boy, there's a lot to this story.
Prop gun misfired. So the director, Joel Souza, how do you say his name? You told me
Souza.
that. Souza, okay. Was also injured. Not a whole bunch that we do know, but here's what we do know. Alec posted on social media, obviously very, very distraught, as a human would be. He actually had breakfast with the husband and the 9-year-old son on Saturday. He also said he's canceling everything he currently has on the books, take some time to himself. Now, as far as the incident, authorities say that the assistant director, Dave Halls, handed the gun to Alec right before the shooting and said, quote, cold gun, which means there are no cartridges in there, including blanks. A hot gun is the exact opposite. It's loaded with cartridges, either live ammunition or blank rounds. Halls has yet to comment, or at least the last time I checked. That said, the first assistant director is supposed to personally verify whether a gun is hot or cold. So now we got 2 people in the mix. In addition to Halls, investigators are going to want to talk to Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, who is the movie's armorer.
That's in charge of the weapons.
She's the one who's responsible for managing all the firearms used on a film and is usually ultimately responsible for all the weapons on the set. Don't know how everyone was positioned when it happens, but it seems as though they were rehearsing when shots were fired, and they're thinking Alec's character was aiming the gun towards the camera.
Right.
Which is why Miss Hutchins was shot.
And it was a live round, so it was an actual bullet you would take to a range and shoot.
Yeah.
I took an acting class for a few years, and our coach, he always told us, because he was in a ton of stuff back in the day, and he said that anytime you were handed a gun on a set, like he always went over with the prop people and went over everything and looked at it himself. Like he wouldn't just pull the trigger without knowing what's in
there are supposed to be a whole bunch of like fail-safes here.
Yeah, but the actor needs to look too, and if you don't know what the heck's in it, then you need proper training. Because you're supposed to have training as well.
Well, they also say even on a film set, rule number 1 is never point a gun at somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Even on a
say
film
whenever
set.
the gun is pointed at, if you see a scene where a gun's pointed at a camera, whenever they film those, the camera's rolling by itself. No one's behind it.
That was my first thought when I read that. It was like, okay, let's hit record and then get the hell out of the way.
Run.
Just in case.
You never know what's going to happen.
Well, why was a live round even close to the set? Apparently there was a tray with 3 guns on it. One of them had that live round. Alec Baldwin was handed the gun with the live round in it. Why was that even near the set?
It's crazy.
Here's some more stuff. According to the Los Angeles Times, about 12 or so members of the camera crew on the movie set had walked out hours before this, protesting over working conditions on the set. Some of the issues were about long hours, long commutes, but at least one person complained about gun safety on the set.
Oh, man.
So we are
And
going to
Baldwin
hear.
was a producer on this, so he's going to be held liable for some of it.
Colin Jost made history this week on Saturday Night Live. There's obviously your answer to my question. The October 23rd episode officially made him the longest-running Weekend Update host. So congratulations to him. 155 episodes he has done. The record was held by Seth Meyers at 154. Michael Che, his partner on SNL's Weekend Update, joined in 2014. So as of Sunday, he is 7 episodes away from getting past Seth Meyers. Tina Fey only did 117 episodes. I thought she would have done more than that. Anyone who listens to this program on a daily basis may think this is a joke, but he, who am I talking about? He will star and produce in a new comedy competing for a spot in the NBC 2022-23 lineup. He's a comedian, an actor. He will star in and executive produce. Here's what this show is about. Quote, a working class family comedy about dysfunction, reconnection, and all the pain and joy in between.
George Lopez.
I will give you a hint. It's called Lopez versus Lopez.
Get out of here. Is it?
On my mother's eyes. Lopez's daughter, Mayan Lopez, will also star and serve as producer.
Wow.
The guy, and here's how the article went. It's a return to broadcast TV for Lopez, who since George Lopez ended, has made shows for TBS called Lopez Tonight and Lopez and St. George.
Wow.
So... I hit refresh on my computer. Oh, it's already been canceled.
No.
I'm kidding. What's the big show that everybody's talking about right now?
Squid Game.
From Netflix.
Or is it Squid Game? Squid Game or
It's
Games?
Squid Game.
Squid Game. There's no S on the end?
Yeah, it's Squid Game.
All right, I'm going to do that. Want to know how I know why everybody, that thing is so popular? It's getting its own Funko Pops. Yeah. They have most likely fast-tracked the figurines is what it says here. They're already designed. They're ready for pre-order on both Amazon and Walmart's websites. They're not going to be officially released until at the end of May. All 5 of the available contestants, as well as the Circle Mask, Red Soldier Funko Pop, are available to purchase at both of those stores. But hurry up on that because I think Netflix is going to have some sort of exclusivity very, very soon.
When I was at the Spirit Halloween store yesterday, I don't know if I noticed any Squid Game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would have it.
Costumes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would have that or not.
They rush the knockoffs. They'll rush the knockoffs out.
Oh yeah, it'll be called marine life activities.
Yeah.
It'll be called Eight-Legged Gamer.
Ed Sheeran is to be the musical guest on SNL November 6th with Kieran Culkin to host. That's a couple weeks away. It's about 13 days away. He may have a chance to make it, but he has COVID. That's Ed Sheeran, not Kieran Culkin, by the way. He's canceled everything else. He's this week's guest mentor on The Voice, but those things have already been taped. And finally, last thing here, Slipknot has planned an epic live stream, and I think it's their first ever live stream. They're broadcasting Knotfest, Los Angeles 2021, from Los Angeles, November the 5th. Killswitch Engage also on the bill. The Cherry Bombs, which is a cabaret dance group with Corey Taylor's wife, they're also performing. You can get your tickets for $15 or $20 a day of the live stream. Knotfest.veeps.com. And if you get a ticket, it'll allow you to stream the performances for 72 hours once the show's over.
All right, celebrating a birthday today, singer Ciara is 36. She's the one that's married to Russell Wilson. Katy Perry is 37. He was Daryl on The Office. Craig Robinson is 50. Hall of Fame pitcher who won 3 Cy Youngs and 1 World Series with the Red Sox. Who am I talking about?
One more time.
Hall of Fame pitcher who won 3 Cy Youngs and 1 World Series with the Red Sox.
Kurt Schilling?
Pedro Martinez, correct.
Pedro Martinez, nailed it.
Is 50 today. Samantha Bee is 52. Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith is 60. Nancy Cartwright, who is the voice of Bart Simpson. Not to mention Nelson Muntz, Ron and Todd Flanders, and the amazing Ralph Wiggum. She is 64
Nelson has a last name?
Nelson Muntz? Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
Judas Priest guitarist who's battling Parkinson's. Glenn Tipton is 74. And Mrs. C, Marion Cunningham from Happy Days, still with us. Marion Ross is 93 today.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yep. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Taylor Vixen. Today's birthday girl has been in 312 fine films, including All Night at the Triple D Diner, Bath Time with Taylor, Fruit, No Cocktail, Lesbian Hitchhiker 3, Miss for a Mrs., in a movie called Tuna Helper, and who could forget her role in 2016's No Boys, just toys.
Okay.
Taylor Vixen
Got it.
is 38 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, after the break, we are going to play 3 and 5, as we do every Monday. So this is the game where Tony throws out a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right. You win one of these fabulous prizes. We got tickets to go see Highly Suspect at the pageant on Sunday. Tickets to go see The Urge with Fragile Porcelain Mice Friday night, November 26th over at the pageant. And we have tickets for this Saturday's Ballpark Village Carnival Halloween Party. Live music from Moon of the Teenage Dirtbags, DJ Tony Patrico, and a costume contest with your chance to win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. So that is this Saturday. All the details at 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. If you want to play 3 and 5, give us a call at 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. You know the rule. No ums or ahs to start your answer. You have to get right into it. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. 3 and 5 next. 727. Monday, another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Would you kindly shut your noise hole?
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a police incident. Eastbound 64 right at Boone's Crossing. Also right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Eastbound 70 at Cave Springs. Right lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Westbound 64 right at McKnight. Your point forecast today. Overcast pretty much the entire day. Just under 60 for the high. This tonight, cloudy and cold, or cloudy, I guess, apparently a new word. We're looking at just under 30 for, or just under 40 for the low. Right now, it is 51 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
This is Rizzuto. Not only is he rich, but he also has a lot of money. And he's looking to invest in the next big idea.
Hi, my name is Rizz, and I have a lot of money. I mean, almost too much money. So I'm looking to invest, and I've asked the fellas to come on down to my office and pitch me their ideas. Do they have what it takes to be in the biz?
Meet King Scott. By day, he's the producer of the #1 morning show in St. Louis. But by night, he's not at work anymore.
New fall feelings call for new fall flavors like the new Apple Cranberry Dunkin' Refresher. Honeycrisp apple and cranberry flavors made with green tea or coconut milk. They are delicious and refreshing to the core. And if you're looking for more fall flavor, pair them with a classic and sweet apple cider donut. Fall in a flavorful with the new Apple Cranberry Dunkin' Refresher or an apple cider donut. America runs on Dunkin' Apple Cranberry flavor drink, 0% fruit juice. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions do apply. You want to put ketchup on the nice steak I made you? You're going to get out.
I'm glad you're
can
sitting
just
at my
get
table.
out.
I'm glad you listening to my songs.
Go somewhere else. Go to Outback. Go put ketchup on
Really
it.
fires you up, doesn't it? Like if you served me a steak at your house, which clearly would never happen, and I was like, "Hey, you got any barbecue sauce?" You just tossed me out on my ear.
Like I spent a lot of money on this meat.
And then out of nowhere, he brings Outback into it that produces a great steak, but not to his liking.
But what about if it was a burger? Could I not put ketchup on it?
Yeah, but that's a burger is conducive to ketchup.
Isn't it the same meat?
This meat this steak that I cooked a certain way.
So you didn't cook the burger a certain way?
I cooked the burger a certain way, but usually ketchup goes with a burger.
What if I wanted mustard on it then?
That's fine. That's a
So condiment on the burger's okay, won't offend you, but if I want a condiment on my steak, I'm an alien.
If I run a restaurant, if I run a restaurant and I serve my burgers with ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, then you should eat that. Because that's the way that we prepared it for you. So if Jeff wants to...
So you know what? I'm not going to order that.
Yeah, but if I sold you a car and you decided to put additives onto the car, it's your car. You bought the car.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to get it and ramp it into a river and film it for YouTube, you bought the car.
You got it.
The car is customizable. My steak is not customizable. I made it a certain way.
Jeff, if you want to put syrup on your steak, you do it, buddy.
I made this a certain way.
I get what you're saying.
Can I get about a steak and some of the green beans and put it in my mouth at the same time? Does that count?
When you go to Rizz's, this ain't Burger King. You are not getting it your way. You're getting it his way.
It's my way.
I see what you're saying, man. I get it. The artist's perspective is sacred, but hey, man, they bought it.
You know, if somebody's listening to your song...
I burned a copy for them. They didn't buy it.
If somebody's listening to your song and, you know, they scramble the EQ different ways, you go, what are you doing? I made it this way for you to enjoy it this way.
Here's an example. I have, again, hypothetical. I'm eating dinner at your house, and it's a steak. And the next day, I say to Tony, you know, the steak was okay at best. If I'd have just had a little barbecue sauce, it would have been amazing. Wouldn't you rather me enjoy it?
You're going to enjoy it the way I made it.
According to who, though?
According to me, because I made it.
Yeah, but he knows what he likes.
Then you're not coming over for steak. There you go. I'm not even offering ketchup with your steak.
He's not even.
What if I come in with ketchup in my back pocket?
You're going to like it the way I made it because I made it.
Is there
I don't like the way you make it.
Is there
I don't
no
care.
condiment in your house that would be acceptable on a steak at all? Zero?
You don't need to bring your own ketchup. You're a frigible friend.
Why would
I'm a frigible friend.
Why would you put ketchup on a nice piece of meat?
What about barbecue sauce then? Or A1?
But it's a waste. I made you a nice. It's nice medium rare. I seasoned it perfectly.
What if you think you're better than you are?
Well, let's pretend that we're friends and you care about my dining experience. Just pretend for a second. And it is a really good steak.
Yeah.
You are right. You nailed it. But as my friend, wouldn't you like to really, really enjoy it? And just a couple of drops of barbecue sauce?
As my friend, why would you insult me by putting ketchup on the steak I made you?
If I bought a car from you and I smoked the windows,
I don't care. The car is customizable. The steak is not. I made it for you this way. You cannot put a wing on it.
If Rizz made cars, they would not be.
What about a spoiler?
No,
can I put a sunroof on your steak?
You cannot put a lift kit on.
On this Rizz truck.
Steak's really good. Can I have a wench? You got a wench?
It's a winch.
Damn, so many good podcast titles today. Crap.
You can't have a wench with your steak. In fact, a wench will serve your steak with no ketchup. Thank you.
So aside from rest, relaxation, and a lot of work, another reason we bought the farm was because my wife owns a company called All Things Elderberry, where she makes elderberry elixir and various other elderberry products. So not only are we building a house on the property, but this is the field over here with over 70 rows of elderberry plants, over 9,000 elderberry plants on this field right now. So let me take you up there. Let me show you what it's all about. So instead of buying elderberries from somebody else, we thought, let's just grow the elderberries ourselves. No big deal. So here we are up here on the big field. It's about 5+ acres of elderberries. As I said, 70 rows, over 9,000 plants. So the rows start over here and go all the way down. So last October, all these plants were put in. Now, right now, they look like
Victory Men's Health, victorymenshealth.com. A couple of locations right now for you in Town and Country and over there in O'Fallon, Illinois. And I tell you what, they're just a great partner when it comes to your health journey. And there are 3 of us in here, myself and Tony and King Scott, are on that health journey right now. Vastly different things that they're doing for us, and that's what they can do there when they have, medical doctors, doctors and nurses and that sort of thing. that know what they're doing. They don't have some chart that says, here's what your number says, this is what the guy said to give you. These people know how to diagnose you, know how to treat you, set up a treatment plan for you. They did that for me, and ever since I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, they have been there for me more than you can even imagine. Heck, I'm going to go in there this week and get myself a drip just to feel better. You can do that as well. Go to their website, victorymenshealth.com. You can find out everything that they can do to make your quality of life so much better. And guess what? Unlike the other places, you can bring your lady with you, and they can do things for her as well. victorymenshealth.com. Be you again.
All right, so this is a toy that you got?
According to this morning, it says this is not a toy, but yes, I bought this, and I bought it specifically because I wanted to do it with us.
Okay, so it's got 4 little slots for your fingers.
Yeah, some of these gag things like that, it's just like a little shock. And my son got something in a magic kit that he
Hey, it's Jay Chandrasekhar, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Any of the Fastlane guys right back?
I got a GIF from Anthony Stalter. Remember a couple, I think it was maybe last year or the year before, the Seahawks were playing the Arizona Cardinals, and Russell Wilson threw an interception like near the end zone, and the Cardinals intercepted it and ran all the way back, and it was like a for sure touchdown. And out of nowhere, DK Metcalf caught him miraculously and took him down. I think that's a metaphor for something here.
Are they DK Metcalf?
Yes, he's saying
they're going to catch us.
He's saying that there's no way that they should be able to catch us, but they are going to, according to this fellow.
Well, if you want to, if you're just tuning in, if you want to refresh people's memories, what did you write them, the Fastlane guys? What did you write to the Fastlane guys?
I kept it very, very nice. Dearest Fastlane, your tears of loss taste terrific this morning. Salty. Wow, another loss. Eggplant emoji.
Yep. Rizz Show up 5-2, baby.
That's it, baby.
Fastlane Rizz Show Pick Challenge. All right, 5-2. Match numbers down to 5. So we just need 10, right? 10, and we win.
10 will seal the deal.
10 will seal the deal, and we're halfway there, folks. 5-2.
Nice.
You're enjoying it.
Winning tastes. Yum, yum.
By the way, that was winning tastes. Yum, yum.
Anyway, before we get to 3 and 5, some stuff making the rounds on the interwebs over the weekend. It's kind of amazing that airline passengers are still finding new ways to annoy each other. This is the latest. Somebody posted a photo after a woman with long hair draped it over the back of her headrest.
Gross.
Did you see this?
I saw the photo.
Yeah.
That was it, though.
Scott, post this picture.
Okay.
So it's hanging down. So airplane seat, this woman with really long hair drapes it over the back. Their tray table's closed in the photo, but if they'd been eating, the hair would have been in the food.
Okay. This is the picture, I'm assuming, Rizz? Here, I'm going to pull it up here. I'm assuming this is it, this lady where it looks like Cousin It is in front of him?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so if you chopped it off here...
They would never know.
If you chopped it off here... Well, I'm just saying, if you cut it right above the tray, that type of thing happened directly to our buddy Corey when we flew to Arizona for the bachelor party. This woman took her hair and went bloop, bloop, and draped it over and gave it a shake.
Disgusting.
And went, And Corey looked at me and was like, what the hell is this?
This would be if this woman stood up, her hair would be down to almost her butt crack.
To her butt, for sure.
What kind of a monster does this and doesn't think about the person behind him?
A monster. A real a-hole.
Is this a woman?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're assuming
it's being reported that it's a woman.
Okay.
We have ways to figure that out, by the way.
A few people with long hair weighed in online, and they said, they understand why she'd want to get all that hair out of her way, but obviously putting it in somebody else's way is not a good fix.
Right. Maybe a ponytail?
One person said, and I agree with this, just gently open up your tray table and then close it back up with her hair inside.
And slam it.
Man.
And then when she says something, you say, what's up?
How could you not say anything? That's excuse me, miss, your hair.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. You go, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, easy.
You are now infringing upon my space.
Yeah.
Right? You got to say something. It's disgusting.
For sure.
And it's disgusting that this woman thinks it's okay to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
And you have split ends. Also disgusting.
When's the last time you washed that?
You don't condition? Gross. Also making the rounds on the interwebs. I love this story. And this actually happened last week in Yuma, Arizona. Security cam filmed a customer single-handedly stopping an armed robbery inside a gas station. This is badass right here.
You love this.
Oh, I watched this 50 times this morning. Marine veteran James Kelser had just bought something when two crooks entered the store with guns. And it took James seconds, split second, to bring this first guy down. And he held him until police arrived.
He did.
The other crook plus a third robber was outside, took off running. One of them was arrested later. Here's James telling the story.
My first thought was that it was an awfully small barrel. The situation had to be dealt with, and there was really only one way to deal with it. Picked my target and said, that's the one I'm going for, and he took an extra step towards me. It was in my reach. I hit him in the gun before the keys hit the ground. That's how fast I moved.
He knocked the gun out of his face. So the guy was pointing a gun at him.
Mm-hmm.
This James guy, with one movement, knocked the gun away. Did you see the video, Jeff? Oh, show him the video.
It's impressive.
It's impressive. Knocked the gun away and punched him right in the face.
Right in the face.
Looks a lot like like it's almost like a Hollywood thing.
And seeing the video, and I said this to you earlier, Rizz, like, he's lucky though because he went to
it looks
the
like
robber still has the gun.
One move, boom.
Oh my goodness!
Watch this. So it walks in and here's
points
the gun
at him and then
bloop.
Oh, you're right.
And punched him right in the face.
And you can see in slow motion here, he goes, "I'm going to take this gun," and he misses it. And like, if the robber would have went bloop, I mean that would have been bad. But he spooked him enough to where goodbye.
That's a move you don't think about. That's instinct.
Yeah.
That's like I've been trained to disarm somebody.
Because watch, he drops his keys all in one motion with his left hand. You see that?
And to be honest with you,
socked him right in the face.
As you can see, there's two robbers that walk in. But as you can see, this is a robber that goes, "I'm going to show this gun, and I'm going to take what I want." And then as soon as that guy approaches him, he goes, "Oh my God, I did not plan for this."
You know, he misses with the gun hand, but the right hand does connect.
Pretty the side of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Post that too.
Okay.
What a great video.
I'd like to meet that guy someday and just go, "You didn't even get the gun, you big baby." What are you going to do about it now?
If you watch the video, this is a move that you don't think about. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, there's one of two things that you do. You hit the ground and you put your hands up to go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me." Or you go, "I'm taking matters into my own hands." Yeah. There's no in between there. You don't think about maybe trying to fight.
That's a movie move. Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And everybody's alive, which is amazing.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Let's give away some stuff. All right, so we got tickets to this Saturday's Ballpark Village Carnival Halloween party, which is going to be amazing. We got tickets to go see Highly Suspect to the pageant on Sunday and tickets to go see The Urge with Fragile Porcelain Mice and Sinister Dane Friday night, November 26th over at the pageant. We are playing 3 and 5 as we do every Monday. Tony's going to throw out a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. No ums or ahs. Start your answer, and we got one more line open. If you want to play, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's practice with Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh, hey.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, hang on. Let me get ready. Hang on. I got to get ready.
Hey, are you ready? Let me get ready.
Let me get ready.
Well, you know what? Nobody ever asked you, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Jeff.
Ooh.
Name 3 non-chocolate candies that you can get on Halloween night.
Werther's, Lifesavers, more Werther's.
No, Jeff.
More Werther's.
Lifesavers was a good call.
Thanks. Not Werther's.
I mean, everything else was pretty terrible.
Thanks, man.
Werther's, Werther's would have been acceptable.
That's good.
Lifesavers and then more Werther's.
Yep, and more Werther's. A lot of old people. A lot of old people on the block.
I thought Jolly Ranchers. I thought Blow Pops.
I said Starburst, Skittles, and then I couldn't think of a third one.
Starburst. Dang it.
All right, Scott, your turn.
Okay.
Hey, Scott. Name 3 non-food items that you may get on Halloween night.
Classic spider, pumpkin. That's not food. A non-food pumpkin.
How did that happen, Scott?
The pumpkin
because
is
he's
not
scared.
Classic spider.
It's because he's scared no, not classic. He said plastic.
They said your classic spider.
Oh, no, yeah. Those little
It's
ring
because-
spider
Okay.
things.
It's because he scared the hell out of himself because he went, a plastic spider?
Well, I wanted you guys to know the pumpkin.
Who's giving out pumpkins on Halloween?
Yeah,
Here,
so
take
you-
a pumpkin.
I appreciate you explaining
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I
The
wanted to make sure everyone
non-food
understood
pumpkin.
that.
Oh, that was a couple stellar efforts right there, people. See if you can do better.
Did you said a non-food pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have said a toy pumpkin,
Or
plastic pumpkin.
Plastic. Yeah. I couldn't think of 3 candies, so what am I saying?
It's always an adventure going with you, Scott.
You could
I
have
love
said
you, buddy.
Why are we
money,
not asking him
toothbrush.
this more often?
Could have said anything. Saran wrap. Here's some saran wrap, kids.
Yay!
All right, let's go to Eric in Roxana. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thank you, buddy. Let's play 3 and 5. Here we go.
Name 3 professions where you would make over $5 million a year.
Tuxedos.
No, you can't say
Nope.
Don't say Just start with your
I
answer.
thought pro football player, pro baseball player, pro hockey player.
I said
I said
athlete, actor, manager.
Hey, I just went through 3 sports.
All right, Eric, go for 1. Here we go. Next.
Name 3 chocolate candies.
Hershey's, Butterfinger, and
Oh, no.
Darn it.
Not a good showing for Eric and Roxana. Not today. Let's go to Chase in Granite City. Chase.
hey, happy birthday, Rizz.
Thank you, buddy. Let's go.
Name 3 pro sports teams that no longer exist.
The Expos, the St. Louis Browns, and
I could have said the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah, darn it. All right, buddy.
All right, Chase. Come on, let's rebound.
Name 3 things that you may find in an ambulance.
gauze, Band-Aids, scissors.
Yep. All
I was
right.
just in an
What'd you say, Chase?
I was just in an ambulance, so I knew that.
Were you robbing one, or were you a patient?
Yeah, patient, or you're an EMT.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
Oh, no, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Any gnarly injuries?
I suffered a minor concussion, and the guy actually hit me and asked why I hit him.
Oh,
okay.
Chase, what day is it today?
Today is Friday.
All right.
Yep, he's doing just fine.
Good job, buddy.
We'll see you guys later.
Real fake results next.
Also would have accepted a spaghetti.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
spaghetti.
we would have accepted Monday. as
Oh,
an
yeah,
answer.
that too.
Yeah.
What day is it today? Spaghetti. You're correct. All right, Chase, here we go. Last one.
Name 3 toppings that people put on a hamburger.
Mustard, ketchup, pickle.
And this guy wins with a head injury. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Good for Chase. I was really pulling for him.
Good job, Chase.
All right. Tori in Hazelwood. Tori, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. Here we go, Tori.
Name 3 cities east of Chicago.
Indianapolis, Sandusky, and Cincinnati.
Not in time. Not in time.
Dang.
Boy, these geography ones really seem to get people tied up.
Yeah.
Just name Florida. Like if I say east, just name Florida. If I say west, just say California.
Yeah.
All those
Okay.
cities.
All right, Tori, come on.
All right, name any 3 cooking shows.
Baking Championship, Cupcake Wars, and MasterChef.
Yeah, all right.
Woohoo!
Okay. Here we go, last one.
Name 3 over-the-counter medicines that you can buy.
Pepto-Bismol,
No, Tori. Everybody heard that, right?
Yes.
Hard together.
Yes.
We were here.
Said,
we were there.
Tylenol.
Damn
right there.
it.
That's a bummer, that one.
Huge bumps.
That's a bummer.
Bumsky.
I'm sorry, Tori. Abby, St. Louis. Abby.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Abby. Let's play 3 and 5.
Name 3 former St. Louis Cardinals managers.
LaRussa, Schultz, and Herzog.
Man, you are just talking to yourself.
Yeah, you got some echo going on there.
Stuff like that.
Little help there. Tell whoever's in the background to shut up.
Yeah, say, shut your mouth.
Or just talk quieter. Put your hand over the receiver when she tells you the answer.
All right, Abby, come on.
Name 3 names that you would find in the Bible.
John Paul and...
Jesus knows you did that.
John Paul and Mary?
All right, last one.
Name 3 celebrities that start with the letter S.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sam Hollier, and Samuel L. Jackson.
I would have accepted last
immediately.
names that start with S, too.
Did she say Salma Hayek?
No. She said Samuel L. Jackson
That's
at the
a porn
end.
star. I would have said
Sam
Seinfeld.
Elliott was the second one.
Oh, they said Salma Hayek.
Selma Heimlich maneuver.
Seinfeld would have been acceptable.
Yes.
She could have said Seinfeld, Stallone, Seagal.
Would have been fine. Ryan, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ryan, let's play 3 and 5.
Name 3 actors that were popular in the 80s.
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he does count for 3 people.
He's that good.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite of all time. Tom Hanks. All right. Name 3 things besides water that you would order to drink at a restaurant.
Soda, milk, coffee.
That's right.
He's right, but now I'm just picturing somebody go, yes, can I get you something to drink? I'll take a white Zin. Okay, and what about you, sir? Milk. Okay.
Right, Ryan, last one.
Name 3 people who are currently in this studio and are not a cardboard cutout.
Rizzuto.
A lot of uhs today. Remember, you got to start your answer with no ums or ahs. One more contestant. Ken and O'Fallon. Ken, good morning.
It's Tim. Good morning, Rizz. Happy birthday.
Thank you, bud. Oh, Tim. It's Tim, not Ken.
Wow, how long were you on hold? That long? You changed your name?
A long, long time.
Oh, man.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, I'm going by Tim now.
All right, Tim, here we go. Tim, Ken.
Hey, Tim, name 3 scary movies.
Halloween. Halloween Part 2. Halloween Part 3.
Ooh, Tony's going to go to... Tony's going to the Google to see if there is a Halloween 3. We need to verify.
Yeah.
I believe there is.
I want to say there is 2, but we need the names of the movie. Okay, so it's you be the judge. Halloween, Halloween 2, and then it's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I think we should give it to
Okay.
him. Give it to him.
Okay.
All right, Ken.
4 out of 5 stars.
Yep, 4 out of 5 stars. Here we go. Next one.
Name 3 current St. Louis Blues.
Tarasenko. Neighbors. Bennington.
Was it before the buzzer? Did he start his answer before the buzzer? Jeff. No, Jeff saying no. Jeff, tough judge today.
Sorry, buddy.
Tough judge, yeah.
Sorry, buddy. I really want to say yes. I still can if you want me to.
No, yeah.
Sure.
You guys agree, though, right? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Last one, Tim Ken.
Name 3 West Coast NBA teams.
That's not going to happen.
Man, I'm sorry, dude.
Wow. Tell you what, not a good showing for the
Did we give anything away?
listeners today. I think we gave
One
away
thing.
1 or 2
Yeah.
things.
One thing.
We gave away, Scott, huh? Wow.
It was so bad. One of the callers lost, 2 times because there was 2 of them.
Well, it's so bad, we got to go to one of their houses to collect something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they owe us something.
We're going to Tim Ken's and we're taking his name back.
All right, after the break, your Sex Dumb Fun Facts and Sex Toy of the Week. 7:56 on this Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Disgusting! Look at it. I have children here.
Coming at you.
Your Point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder block due to a police incident. Eastbound 64 right at Boone's Crossing. Also right lane block due to a stalled vehicle westbound 64 at McKnight. Your Point forecast today. Overcast pretty much the entire day. Just under 60 for the high. Tonight, cloudy and cold. We're looking at just under 40 for the low. And right now, it is 50 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Show on 105.7 The Point.
I'm telling you, man, you don't have to do it. I see the look on your face. You don't have to do it.
I don't like this.
There's a little fear.
Stop it, John.
So, big thanks to the Mr. B's company for providing us with these peppers.
That's a round of applause from
Stop calling me out because you're totally right. I'm
Mr. B's.
terrified.
I don't know if Moon wants to thank those
Dude,
guys.
I asked him if they smelled, and he held the Tupperware
There's
up to
really
his
no
and he
smell
was,
to
he
it.
was
I'm
shaking.
shaking.
His hand was
First,
shaking.
I haven't
Well,
eaten
let me
anything.
let me thank Mr. B's salsa hot pepper products. We'll put a link to all their stuff on our socials. But yeah, they got a variety of salsas and hot sauces, and we've had some of their stuff before, and it's excellent. And this came right from Mr. B's garden. From Mr. B's garden. It's an honor, Moon, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I shouldn't be alone. Who else wants the honor?
Mentality. Let me tell you about Mentality. 3 convenient locations, first of all, Chesterfield, South County, and St. Peters. Mentality is a local healthcare facility specifically dedicated to helping men feel better, look better, and perform at our very best. It doesn't matter what age you are. Low testosterone can be an issue with any guy. Some of the most common symptoms and problems associated with decreased levels of testosterone are low energy or low motivation, any sort of fatigue, if you're feeling tired all the time, any sort of feeling of anxiousness, or if you're just feeling off. Let me advise you 100% to get checked. Go to Mentality, the best of the best when it comes to men's health. If you're dealing with anything like, decreased focus or attention span or any sort of stress, you can be helped. And most of those services can be covered by insurance as well, so you can afford it. If you're dealing with any sort of low libido or ED, disinterested in your spouse, get checked. Mentality is there for you to help you get back to 100% with a customized treatment depending on what's happening inside your body. Regain that normal function and restore your ability to perform exquisitely at all levels. Do it with Mentality. Check them out now at lowtusa.com.
John Patrico just put a 20 up on this.
I think just looking at Moon here in the studio cam, you are shaggy.
I'm looking shaggy.
I think you're shaggier than anybody else on
Really?
the show.
You think so? It's because I'm so used to Jumanji. My hair's just like, well, let's just go wild.
So listen, all the hair salons are closed, the barbershops. So you borrowed your dad's Flowbee. We've been talking about the Flowbee and the fact that your dad has a bunch of Flowbees at home. And now listen, I know of the Flowbee just from the infomercial from back in the early 90s. I never knew of anybody who actually bought one or still uses one for that matter, or even used one back then. But your dad is still holding on, huh?
Oh yeah. He cuts his hair and my mom's hair, I think weekly or every other week. They let me borrow it, and they said this needs to be returned. We just cut our hair on Sunday, but we're gonna need this in the next few days. And he gave me, like I told you, he's a retired teacher, so he gave me this full-blown tutorial from 10 yards away, and he's like, and then you put, oh no, I already lost it. Oh, there it is, the oil. He's like, then you put the oil before you start. 1 drop on each blade. So I'm going to do that now.
So this is the old, if you watch Wayne's World, the old suck and cut. Mm-hmm. It sucks while it cuts.
It certainly does suck, Wayne. Or Garth.
So, I mean, you got a shop vac, like a giant shop vac, which you'll have to turn on, and you hook the hose, right? You hook the hose up to the shop vac.
Yeah,
and then
so
the end
hose,
of the big hose is the blade system, which the suction from the shop vac will then turn the blades, and you'll have a guard at the end to give you the length of cut you want.
Yep. So I'm showing the webcam right here. Here's the blades, and then I have chosen my desired length. This is about an inch, maybe slightly over an inch shorter than where my hair is now on the top. Then we have a nice little tapered blade. So this is how you do it. You squeeze this into right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're all plugged in. And then I have the tapered blade. You see this? It looks like a little ski slope. Yeah, I'm going to do the sides over the ear and the back. And nobody is more nervous than Mallory right here because she's the one that's going to be doing
your lady's
this.
going to give you a haircut right now.
It's
amazing. It's amazing that your dad uses this. Like, he never went to a barber?
When we were kids, I remember him taking us to a barber in Kirkwood, and he got this. Like I said, it was either I was going into 6th grade or going into high school, but I'm fairly certain it was going into 6th grade. And I remember I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's try this." And then I got super freaked out, and was like, "I don't want to be first. I don't want to be first." And I watched him do my mom's hair, and then my brother's hair. And then I let him do it, and it was fine. And honestly, and dude, that is the only way. That or clippers when I would do like a buzz cut or something in high school. That was the only way I got my hair cut until I don't know 2004 or 2003. I mean, it was always clippers or Flowbee.
Now, did he deem going to a barber shop like a waste of money? Like, we got this thing. Like, you want your hair cut? I got this thing right here.
So
Why waste you throw your money away?
I have a distinct memory. I remember hearing this phrase and computing the data of this phrase in my mind for the very first time when my father bought the Flowbee the first time. I remember him saying, "It'll pay for itself in 8 cuts." I remember hearing, "It'll pay for itself," and I thought, "No, that's impossible." And yeah, I was like, "No, that's impossible." And then I thought it through, and I went, "Oh, I understand. I understand now." And then, as the years went by, he was always like, "You know, you and your brother Clark, you guys should, I'm going to buy one of these when you go off to college, and you're going to make a fortune, and you just be everybody's hair cutter with the Flowbee in your dorms."
See, Jeff, when you first saw the Flowbee infomercials, and very famous.
Yep.
And of course, the scene in Wayne's World, very famous. Did you ever think, I should get one of these?
Absolutely not. Never have I ever said my life would be better with one of those. I'm so fascinated to watch this done. I wish your dad could be there to do this.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
It'd
be so cool.
You know, my dad, he's got like a nice basic, men's haircut. And it looks good. I'm assuming.
Which is what you have too. You have a basic men's haircut too. Exactly.
Right. I'm assuming if you're a barber or a hairstylist, maybe you could go up behind him and be like, "Oh, okay, I can tell that that's not done by a professional, maybe or something." But there's no way. I mean, there is nothing in either of their haircuts where you would go, "I wonder if they do something at home with one of those sucking cuts."
Do you remember when he got this?
Oh yeah.
It's like, and did he declare it at like the dinner table, like, "Family, I'm getting a Flowbee"?
It was an event. It was a family event, yeah. And we had a particular chair downstairs by his lazy boy thing that we would Flowbee in.
But I want to know what the moment of like, "Oh my God, I need to get this" was. Like, when was it? When he saw the commercial?
I don't know. Yeah, because that's the thing. You guys know my parents. They're as I don't want to say plain because that sounds bad, but like my dad is not an infomercial guy. There's no products in our house. There was no. There's just nothing. It's like a minimalist house. They were both, middle class teachers.
So we had a buddy who was over
kids,
at South County Urological a couple Fridays ago for his vasectomy. Everything all right? Did you see him yesterday?
I did see him yesterday, and everything's great.
Everything's good.
He told me that he's still, to this day, rocking the jock strap, not because of pain, because now he just likes it. So.
Maybe it's on his head. Right?
Yeah.
On his head, he said? Yeah. So South County Urological, 314-843-8000. So he's going through what I went through, what Tony went through a couple of years ago. That no scalpel vasectomy, Dr. Huatma does it. It's like a half-hour procedure. You rest over the weekend. You be back to work on Monday. And then, you have the jock strap on for a couple weeks. Then you got to Joe 30 times and bring the final sample to the lab to see if there's any survivors. That's the fun part.
Anytime your homework is Joe time, you're good, man.
All right. See, 10-plus years later, no kids. That was the point. My insurance covered it, too. South County Urological, they also do kidney stone treatments, which is common in young people. Kidney stones run in families. They have a stone center where you'll be treated quickly. Also, the prostate health stuff. They do that at South County Urological. 314-843-8000, southcountyurological.com.
Yeah, man.
It's probably the same thing.
You never know. Yours is coming.
All right, so let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. You know what they said? I'm going to be as dark as that.
Going. Hey, everybody, let's go. Where am I going?
Look at it.
Hey, this is TJ Miller from the Emoji Movie, the star of the Emoji Movie, and you're listening to the party emoji, the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Be careful out there. We all know how you like to party.
All right, so before we get to your Sex Tom fun facts, got to shout out the Men of Many Hats. It's the last week for it. All right, that's it after this week. So all 5 of our heads, well, 4 plus Cardboard Cutout Moon, we all have different hats on. All different companies. And all of these companies have made generous contributions to Kids Rock Cancer, which is a great charity. Over the past couple months, a lot of money's been raised. And a big thanks to these 5 different companies for sponsoring our heads and making those generous donations to Kids Rock Cancer. I'll start off with Cardboard Cutout Moon, if you're watching the cameras. Cardboard Cutout Moon has a hat from CarStar on.
All right, CarStar.
Hey, CarStar. At CarStar, they offer comprehensive auto body repair services from minor dents and dings to repairing your accident damage. Whether you've had an accident, tangled with Mother Nature, or want to freshen up your car's look, you can relax. They'll take it from here. That's CarStar. Thank you very much for sponsoring Moon's Head. King Scott, on your head.
I got Prevent Ed, and they lead conversations about alcohol and other drugs, and they have the Zanzibar STL, which is going to bring alcohol-free pop-ups to St. Louis, and Zanzibar events have delicious handcrafted zero-proof cocktails that bring out all the fun with none of the booze. And follow Zanzibar STL on socials for the next pop-up. And if you want to know more, how to talk to your kids about drugs, Prevent Ed has talking kits from every age, from pre-K to college, that'll help you have positive and productive conversations with your kids. Check out their podcast, Preventable. Visit prevented.org for more info.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Those pop up like booze-free bars, which is like they do a lot of mocktails and stuff too. That's really awesome.
For the longest time, we thought it was Prevent ED.
Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Like, oh my gosh, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. Also, we want to prevent that as well.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if they're helping with that or
I was
not.
worried with Victory on that.
Jeff, your head is sponsored.
Yeah, I've absolutely positively loved every single business or person or individual group of people that have put a hat on my head during this whole thing. But this one's really cool. JP's Sports Bar and Grill in beautiful Eureka, Missouri. Literally within stumbling distance of my house. Come enjoy ice cold beer, amazing food, and a game of pool, darts, and yes, golden tea.
Look out.
All right.
Daily lunch specials as well as wing specials on Tuesdays. They have a great dollar burger. That's on Wednesdays. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7. They got TVs. They got kitchen. Oh, by the way, kitchen positions are available. Apply today to join their team. And it says here, we are honored to be a part of such a special event for such a great cause. Thank you, Jeff, for wearing our super sweet hat and happy birthday, Rizz. Right. So JP's Sports Bar and Grill in beautiful Eureka, Missouri. Thanks, guys.
We appreciate your donation to Kids Rock Cancer. Yep. Patrico, your head.
So huge fans, Superior Products, and these guys do high-quality automotive detailing products. They do everything from car soaps to engine degreasers, tire dressings, and even stain removers for the interior. You can find them at most all the auto places and on their website, superiorproducts.com. Superior Products, they pay attention to detail.
Hey, all right. Thank you for your donation to Kids Rock Cancer. And my head is sponsored by the Galactic Dads Podcast. The Galactic Dads Podcast is the destination for all things geek, dad life, and beyond. The hosts cover the latest in comics, movies, TV shows, video games, and more, all while featuring beers of the week. Listen to Galactic Dads wherever you get your podcasts. Sweet-looking hat. Sweet donation to Kids Rock Cancer. And by the way, they sent us all swag.
Oh, nice.
Really cool-looking shirts.
Thank you, man.
So thank you to Galactic Dads Podcast, and thanks to all the sponsors for making those donations to Kids Rock Cancer.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great, man.
And we'll get you a total money raised for Kids Rock Cancer either at the end of this week or next week. But just looking at the preliminary numbers, I mean, just the generosity.
Yeah, the last I heard, the total is going to be going to come up on Monday. Yeah,
the generosity has been terrific. So thank you all for your donations, and what a great charity, what a great cause. And we can't thank you guys enough. Yep. All right, on to this. So if you are no longer happy in a relationship, it's healthy, to talk it out and sever ties if necessary. Sometimes things just don't work out, and life is too short.
You're right.
Yeah, we'll be happier going our separate ways. But if that seems hard, the talking it out thing, you could do what everybody else does and just ghost them, right? That's the mature thing.
Sure.
So in a new poll of more than 7,000 American adults, 17% have admitted to ghosting somebody they've dated. 19% admit to ghosting a friend, and 10% have ghosted a family member. Wow, that's a family member. Wow, that's
Dirty. Dirty. If you had anything like that?
Ghosted somebody?
Yeah, no, like a family member.
Ghosted a family member? No.
Yep. I've had that happen to me.
A family member has ghosted you?
100%. Ghosted my whole side of the family. Unnecessarily, for no reason.
Huh. For no reason.
And like...
There was no incident?
Probably in their mind there was, but ridiculously so.
Like somebody close? Or
Very
who
close.
was close?
Very close. Very close.
Well, you started talking to your dad again.
Stop that.
Yeah.
But yeah, very close. Like we did a lot for their family, and then out of nowhere, just whoop, gone.
Off the grid. Are they alive?
Yeah. It's just my side of the family they don't talk to.
And
they talk
you
to
don't know why?
We've got
various reports.
So
are they still do they live in the area?
Yes, 100%, man.
To run into them?
Yes, all the time. And here's the funny thing. So they have their quote unquote reasoning for doing it, but they will not tell anybody. They will not tell anybody. Wow. And we have tried multiple times, like, hey, and without getting too into it, but like, we have reached out and been like, hey, whatever you're mad about are bad. If you're mad about that, let's get past it. Let's do this for our family. And they have completely ignored, done nothing. I went above and beyond and reached out and was like, hey, whatever you're mad at me about, whatever you're mad at our family about, let's get past it. Let's be a family again.
You did?
No. Well, I mean, partially.
Would be a surprise.
Partially, I guess.
Huh.
But yeah, completely ghosted, man. And like...
Is it somebody you would see normally on like holidays and everything? And now they refuse to even come near us. Man. Avoid us like the plague.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, that's
it's sad, man. It really is sad. And it doesn't affect me nearly as much as it affects my mother. Like when I can mention this person's name or mention anything about the scenario and she starts crying. My mom's side.
Wow.
And she starts crying. And all she says is, I don't know what I've done.
Way to go. You made Tony's mom cry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This person knows.
I can't wait to see
Now
that.
I hate you,
I'm going
too.
to bring it up immediately next time I see her, I think.
and you can. And it bums me out. And I wish for sure we could get past everything, but I know they will never, ever do it because they are not the bigger person.
So, wow. So you've had a family member ghost the family. Mm-hmm. You ever ghost a woman before?
I have not.
Mm-mm. Never, huh?
I don't think I'd be able to live with myself now.
I did. I'm not proud of it. One ex-girlfriend. And it wasn't even like we were dating long. Wouldn't even call it dating. I wouldn't even call it dating. It was, a fling that lasted maybe a couple weeks.
Right. An extended fling.
Yeah, I had broken up with my high school girlfriend. I'd yet to meet who was to be my wife. There was that kind of in-between period.
Don't take it personal, honey. You were just a transition. Right?
Yeah, I was young. I was 18, 19 years old. I didn't want to. And this person got clingy, and I'm not proud of this. I was sowing my oats. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
I didn't want to be in a relationship. I just wanted to have a good time.
Yeah, 40-something-year-old Rizz would never do that.
Right, and I regret just ghosting her. And she did show up to my apartment a couple times, and I told my roommate, hey, I'm not home. Mm-hmm. I was not answering, my rudimentary cell phone, or I had a flip phone,
Right.
We still had a home line. Wasn't answering that. Wasn't answering any notes that were left under the door. Nothing.
How long were you guys together?
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I said it wasn't even together.
Did you guys ever play shuffleboard? You know what I'm saying?
That did happen.
It did. Okay.
Play. What am I thinking?
Shuffleboard.
Oh, that's a different way to play that game.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't played that. I haven't played that game
shuffleboard
like
a
that
couple
in a while.
times. We had a couple of games. Maybe that's one of the reasons why she thought it was more than
than
what you thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not saying mistakes
I thought I
weren't
made it
made. I mean-
abundantly clear. I set the rule at the beginning, like this ain't anything. And I had to ghost him. I'm not proud of it to this day. Sorry, got to ghost you. Now, 57. Scott, you ever ghost anybody? I can't imagine you ghosting anybody.
Probably. I don't know.
You probably did?
I mean, yeah, it's a good chance because I will forget to respond or something like that. But it wasn't trying to be mean.
Ghosting is on purpose, though. Like, I'm purposely ghosting you. Like, I see your calls. I see your text messages. I'm just not going to respond. I'm poof, gone. Like a ghost. Now, 57% claim they've never ghosted somebody, and 8% don't know if they have. On the other side of things, 19% of people say they've been ghosted by somebody they were dating. Have you ever been ghosted?
I don't think so.
I don't know if it's really ghosted, but it's always been like super early. Like we would be talking, and then like the conversations would just get further and further, like in frequency, and then eventually I would just like I'd send a message and be like, "Hey, what are you up to this weekend?" And if I wouldn't hear anything back, I'd go, "All right, this just isn't working."
Right.
But I don't necessarily know if that is ghosting, because when you're just kind of talking to someone preliminary, like you don't need to have that. Hey, this isn't working. I'm not talking to you anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If
Have
it's like
you ever been ghosted, Scott? Been ghosted. Not ghosted somebody, been ghosted.
Yeah, a few times, I think. You know, but it might be the same thing that Tony just described, because you'll sit there, you meet, you talk, you text, all that kind of stuff, and then out of nowhere, they just won't respond. And then you're like, it's been a couple of days. I might send another one. I don't know. I'm going to look like a crazy person if I do. So then you don't. You just let them win, and you're like, okay.
Sounds like a ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like
You
a
got to
ghost.
let them win.
Yeah. No, I never have.
Who would ghost you?
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk. I mean, look at this.
And at the same time, though, and I'm not saying this, Jeff, to be like, hey, he's the old guy. It's different. It was different back then.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of ghosting that wasn't even considered ghosting because you didn't have constant communication in the palm of your hand, right?
Yeah.
I know
But somebody could call the house and not, answer any messages. You still had an answering machine.
Mm-hmm. Still had an answering machine. It would actually take more effort to ghost, I guess. I don't know. But no, it's never happened to me, thankfully, that I can recall.
When was the last time you had an answering machine?
I mean, like the actual, like
an actual answering machine hooked up.
When I lived with my parents.
Hooked up to your landline.
My parents have one right now. It's still my voice from when I recorded it years ago.
I remember moving into the house that we're in now, and it was almost 20 years now, and we had an actual machine when we moved in. And then it went from that to you picked up the phone and you put in a code to listen to your voicemail to not even having this phone at home anymore.
No, I mean, you had the voicemail that came with whatever service you had.
Sure, yeah.
No, we had the last time we had an answering machine was my old apartment 20 plus years ago. My roommate and I had the actual little box next to the phone that when you came home, you had the flashing light, you pressed a button, and you heard your messages.
Yeah.
I had one, and this
not
was...
with the tape. No, it didn't have
it was like a digital one, yeah.
It was a digital one.
Growing up, in the computer room had its own separate landline. So that way, you never were, when you connected to the internet on the dial-up, it didn't affect the main line. And I remember that became my phone. It was a cordless phone that when I wasn't in the computer, that phone was in my room, blah, blah, blah. And I remember I had an answering machine on the phone that I had in there, and I would record a message. And I remember it was something that was like either a song or something like ridiculous, something really ridiculous. And I'll never forget, somebody called to leave a message, and it was for like their grandson or something. And the woman called, and it was something vulgar that I had left that was the actual recorded message. And afterwards she goes, James, that message was very inappropriate, James. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
19% of people say they've been ghosted by somebody they were dating. 25% have been ghosted by a friend. And 12% have been ghosted by a family member. 46% of people claim they've never been ghosted. And not surprisingly, millennials and Gen Zers are far more likely to have ghosted somebody and been ghosted, more likely than people 55 and older.
Great question that was just sent over on the email.
Yes.
Would you rather be ghosted or friend-zoned?
I'd rather be ghosted.
Yeah, ghosted.
I'd rather be ghosted too.
Yeah,
Because
then-
I'm
then
sorry,
you're-
if I'm into you and you all of a sudden go, hey, I just want to be friends, I got enough friends. I'm all set on friends.
That's the ultimate. Oh. Yeah. You been friend-zoned?
Oh, yeah, many a times. Many a times.
Yeah.
I was always, listen, man, especially when I was the big, fat, funny guy, I was always the friend. I'd be like, hey, what's up? Let's hang out. And they'd go, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go hang out. And we'd go to a movie. We'd go to dinner. And at the end, she was like, oh, my God, we totally need to do this again. And I have a friend that would be perfect for you. And I'd be like, okay, all right, yeah, cool. See you later.
Yeah, I was friend-zoned by the girl I took to junior prom. So I had a high school girlfriend, and we broke up 5,000 times. So in between high school girlfriend bouts, took a girl to junior prom, and I was open, you know.
Open for what? What?
For a relationship. And I was friend-zoned, and I said to myself, I wasted money on buying you a ticket.
I think a guy is friend zoned by every girl that turns him down.
You're right.
Right?
You're
Pretty much.
You've been
Yeah.
turned down. You've
Yeah.
been friend zoned.
Yeah,
think
but
I'm
I
the
was
king of friend zone.
She said, I think we could just be friends.
I don't think we can.
My look of disappointment. If there was a camera trained on my face. I spent money. What a terrible way to think, too. But I was in high school.
Yep.
Well, all right, friend. What do you say?
I forgot what you said. We're going just as friends, right? Yeah. Damn it.
Man, are we paying as friends?
Yeah. Friends split. 50-50.
Hey, remember when single people would show up to weddings alone and just hook up with somebody at the wedding party? I guess attitudes have shifted, and now you're a loser if you don't bring a date. So Tinder wants to make finding one easier. They just added a new feature in their app called Plus One that helps you find a date to one-off events like weddings. Or if you don't have a wedding to go to, you could sign up and put yourself out there as a potential wedding date.
Okay. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Hey, I'm really fun at weddings. Okay, cool. I need a plus one.
I hate to say that it should be a quote-unquote punishment for real or fake.
To be somebody's plus one? Dude, listen, as much as that's a punishment, I don't think that would be a punishment for a lot of people. I think that's a punishment for you.
I would be a great wedding date.
I 100% get it. Let me guess, because you know how to work a room? Is that why?
Oh, no, and cut a rug.
No, I could dance. I love wedding food. A great conversationalist.
Can I get you more salad, Rizz?
He loves open bars.
But at the same
Open
time,
bar.
I don't think you would like doing this with somebody you do not know or nobody you know
Yes,
at
it
the
would be
room.
a punishment.
For you,
It
it
would
would
be
be.
a punishment for anybody.
Yeah.
But I'd hate to have somebody say, here's my punishment date. Here's my date. Tony Patrico, he's serving out a punishment.
That would be part of the
radio
punishment.
show.
They can't say that. They have to act like you are the new boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
Great.
They have to act like you are the new boyfriend. So that means awkward slow dancing.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, dude, that's a great punishment. You have, oh my God, and it's called the boyfriend experience. Done. It's the next punishment. It's the next punishment. You have to go full out.
Or should we just say Scott lost this one? Oh, no, wait, you're actually winning. Yeah. Really fake.
Yeah, I'm losing this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now, they say it's something people need right now because the upcoming wedding season is supposed to be the busiest in 35 years. So get ready for first dates at weddings to be a big trend next year.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. That'd be a great punishment, actually. Ooh, man, I would not want to lose
The
that.
boyfriend experience. Yes, I love that. I love that. And it's the full thing. Like, if they're going to the ceremony, you have to go to the ceremony. If they're going to...
You have to be their date.
Yeah, you are their date.
That's a whole...
What?
I would say only reception.
Yeah, because that's a long...
That's a long day.
This is a punishment, guys.
If it's just a reception, you're just going to a party.
You're going to a party to have fun and
but
drink and...
still...
No, it's got to be the whole thing.
To a party where you don't know anybody.
But if, I don't know, let's say a guy can, quote, work a room, all of a sudden you got a bunch of friends by the end of the night, right? I think you got to do both. I mean, it's all day. How horrible would that be?
I'm not going to the church and then a couple hours.
This
is why we talk out.
Then it's not the boyfriend experience.
Yes,
That's just called the +1 at a wedding.
That's a
It
reception.
could be the +1.
Yeah.
We'll have to hash
We're
this
getting
out.
too
I'm not
soft on these punishments.
No,
Too soft.
I can tell
Too
you
soft on these
firsthand we're not.
punishments. The next one is you got to be called a jerk, and that's it.
Jerk? Would you lose it?
Nope, I lost a punishment.
See what you're doing here?
What am I doing?
You're jinxing yourself.
I'm not jinxing myself at all. I'm just saying you wanted a punishment. This is a punishment.
Your cocky attitude.
Nobody's being cocky here. Why? How am I being cocky? What does that even mean? I'm not saying that I'm going to win this one at all.
Let me tell you about a testicle bath, okay?
No.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out who needs to listen to this one.
A German inventor's ultrasound quote-unquote testicle bath, which is a type of birth control for men, has won the James Dyson Award, which celebrates, encourages, and inspires the designers of having new problem-solving ideas. This is actually pretty cool.
Is this the Dyson people as in the vacuum?
I believe so, yeah.
Really? Really?
I believe they have a prize, like an inventor's prize, and this testicle bath has won the award. Rebecca Weiss's testicle bath is a cup that men put, your fellas in every couple months, using ultrasound to keep sperm, quote, inert or unable to fertilize eggs. This is a game changer in the birth control world.
Which is odd since this James Dyson actually invented the bagless vacuum cleaner.
Whoa!
He hates bags.
He hates bags. So this inventor, this woman, came up with a device called the COSO after she was diagnosed with precursor cervical cancer, a cancer that's been tied to women's oral contraceptives. So she won a $45,000 award from the James Dyson people. And she's going to put this testicle bath device into clinical trials.
That's fantastic.
I know. It's funny to say testicle bath.
You're right. I just chuckled about it.
But this could be a game changer in the world of birth control.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Where women don't have to take hormone altering, the pill.
Right.
Yeah.
Or any other kind of thing.
And ultrasound's not radiation or anything, right? It's just sound waves or something like that?
Right, that kills off your spermies.
Yeah, have you ever been around a female as they start birth control and then the effects that it has on their body and how long it takes to adjust to the right pills and all that stuff? It is brutal on the body.
Yep.
So this could be great.
Anything that adjusts your hormones, I mean, that not a great thing for the body.
No.
You know what else is not a great thing for the body? I think this thing. Did I just say end over?
Yeah.
End over.
End over.
Okay.
No end. Well, I mean, with this, baby. I mean.
All right, Tony, what do we got this week?
This right here is the Fetters suspension harness.
Okay. Let me, was that picture necessary to put along with this?
100%. There were so many other appropriate photos, but I had to pick this one.
Well, just from
what
looking at
is
this
this
thing,
music?
I think it's appropriate for what we got here. So this is like, so you put this, you hook it to the ceiling?
Oh yeah, this is hooked to the ceiling. Like you have to use one, like you have to find one of the beams to put this on.
So you
put it in between two beams.
You got to find a stud for this, is what
you
you're
got to
saying.
find a stud for this, for both.
And then, yeah, I was going to say, and then you need to find the wood.
I'm
that too.
Found the wood. So it's basically like a restraint harness you hook to the ceiling.
It's suspenders that also have straps that go in between your legs.
Okay.
So your business just kind of goes whoop right over this thing, and that's how you're supported.
All right, tell me about the Fetters suspension.
Well, this is $485 and currently sold out, by the way. They said restocking soon.
Or supply chain issues.
4 out of 5 stars, 4 stars from this reviewer, and they put, OMG, this is so great. This is a great purchase, and I just had to brag on my boy for setting me up so nicely with this. Trust me, I've tried all the suspension harnesses, and I can, with confidence, say that this is the best. This has padded leg straps and even has padding at the hips to make an uncomfortable position the most comfortable it could be. The chest strap is the best addition because it helps you from falling forward. If you want to wear clothes underneath it, go for it. If you want to be completely naked, go for it. No one will judge. This toy is great for males and females, but honestly, if you want to get the absolute most out of this, it's the fella's turn. Wow. Sorry, ladies. It's just the perfect toy to get one of your boys lifted off the ground. And trust me, I get it. You're straight and don't want this gay harness. Trust me when I say both you and your lady will have hours of fun with this thing. Sometimes my boy just leaves me hanging there for hours only to check on me to see if I've soiled myself or if I need water.
Oh, my God.
The answer is yes to both of those questions.
It's so hot, trust me. The price may be a little high, but you are truly paying for quality. Best on the market, highly recommend. Had issues with shipping, but that's not on the company or the product. 4 stars. So I guess that's why it gets the star knocked down, because of shipping or whatever.
This got a thing that goes around your neck, too.
Yeah. I think that actually is an attachment with the mask that this guy's wearing. Because you see there's a bunch of buttons. Yeah. Yeah.
You said it's sold out everywhere?
Well, it says on the website I found, it said it was sold out. What is this?
This will lift you off the ground. So, do you need like a step stool to get on this thing?
I would assume.
Or is there like a pulley that you
no,
step into this thing and you get pulleyed up?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there is a pulley. Yep, sure is. It's a pulley system.
Fetters.co.uk has them in stock, Tom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not going to fit in the stocking, though.
Yeah, see, that's for the hood. So this thing is...
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
So this will lift you off the ground.
Painful,
Wow. So it is a harness?
Smart to shave beforehand because you don't want anything caught.
Yeah, see what I'm saying, Rizz? This goes behind.
Oh, okay.
And connects behind, but this just looks like it's connected. But yeah.
Crazy
I think
contraption.
he's having a good time.
All right, that is the Fetters suspension harness, $485. And that's 4 to 5 stars. Seems like we got ourselves a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
All right, up after the break. King Scott's got your headline goo. Tony Patrico has your sports. I got your headline Hooshe. It is 8:33 on this Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
That is awful, horrible.
And coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Eastbound 70 right at Cave Springs. Also looking at some slow traffic westbound 370 between the Mills and 94. Some stalled vehicle westbound 40 at Stanwood. That's causing some problems. And finally, right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle eastbound 44 at Elm. Point forecast today, overcast pretty much the whole day. Just under 60 for the high. Tonight, cloudy and cold. We're looking at lows going to be just under 40. Right now, it's 52 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
I think just looking at Moon here in the studio cam, you are shaggy.
I'm looking shaggy.
I think you're shaggier than anybody else on the show.
You think so? It's because I'm so used to Jumanji. My hair's just like, well, let's just go wild.
So listen, all the hair salons are closed, the barber shops. So you borrowed your dad's Flowbee. We've been talking about the Flowbee and the fact that your dad has a bunch of Flowbees at home. And now listen, I know of the Flowbee just from the infomercial from back in the early 90s. I never knew of anybody who actually bought one or still uses one for that matter, or even used one back then. But your dad is still holding on, huh?
Oh yeah. He cuts his hair and my mom's hair. I think weekly or every other week. They let me borrow it, and they said this needs to be returned. We just cut our hair on Sunday, but we're going to need
really
some
good example of how good are your windows with the weather the last couple of days, with a lot of wind, a little bit of rain here and there, maybe some leaves and some small branches and stuff flying around in the yard and hitting the windows and whatnot. If you go out there and inspect them, oh, by the way, on the inside is all the water still on the outside of your windows. Window Nation can help you out with all of these things. Today, when you're going around seeing what's going on in your yard, picking up the leaves and the branches and stuff, check out your windows from the outside. See what the curb appeal is. You go inside later and check out the functionality of it. But those two things are so important, and Window Nation can help you out. They have an amazing deal where you buy 2 windows and you get 2 free, plus you don't pay anything for 2 full years. So again, I've been saying this a lot. If you don't think you can afford it right now, but hey, we got to save up for a year or so, that's good because you don't pay anything for 2 full years. And they don't cut any corners. It's all quality. It's all transparency. You can hang out and watch and talk and ask questions with the Window Nation experts. They're first class. They're great installers, superior products. It's fantastic from start to finish. And their fall is calling sale. 2 free windows with every 2 that you purchase. No money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 2 full years. Call them 866-90-NATION or go online, windownation.com. It's the perfect time for Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Stop laughing, Moon.
Let's get this
Stop
thing off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are you
is.
going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh, my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just
Now-
do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that was a squirrel. It looks like a red fox. You have a red fox scarf.
If you guys want to
Hanging
check
around
this out, Beard Cam will be activated and will be on throughout the shaving of Patrico's monstrosity.
Oh, this is gonna take a
1057thepoint.com/Rizz. And thank you guys again for answering the Eagle call. It's the Rizz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
So right now there's just a stripe down the middle of Patrico's face, and it's uneven, which is even better.
I gotta see it. I can't
Just
even
the
see it.
beginning.
Look at yourself in the webcam.
It's not on me right now. It's on Beard Be Gone cam.
Well, it's gonna have to come off.
Oh my God.
And we just took press photos too.
This is insane. This is insane.
It's gonna be good.
This looks ridiculous already. Like this right here is
Do you have a
ridiculous.
design in mind?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a whole
This-
thing.
this
It's gonna
looks-
take me a few minutes, so.
This is insanity.
All right,
Like I mean,
9:27. Tuesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Here's Patrico.
Enjoy being single for life, you whale.
if I was single, this would definitely put the nail in the coffin.
Coming at you. Yeah, the shaving and shaping is still going on. Moon, you are an artiste.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks ridiculous, which is mission accomplished. Have you guys heard what other small businesses are saying about Spectrum Business, Internet, and Phone? Tom with Core for Fitness says Spectrum Business gives us the fastest internet service, but also at the best price. Kyle with Anytime Fitness says, we love the reliability of Spectrum Business. We love the cost and savings that it provides. We're saving a lot of money. Spectrum Business allows us to work more efficiently. And this is why your business needs Spectrum Business. First off, you've got 100 meg internet that's up to 15 times faster than AT&T Business Edition Internet Elite for only $39.99 a month, and reliable business phone for only $29.99 a month per line with free unlimited long distance and over 30 free business calling features. What is it now? Oh, that looks terrific. You got to keep that for the game tonight, by the way.
I'm telling you.
Plus, with Spectrum Business, there are no contracts, no taxes, no hidden fees. So I think it's time your business made the switch to Spectrum Business. Call 855-327-8001 and make the switch. That's 855-327-8001. Spectrum Business, call now.
The Rizzuto Show.
Let me see that thing. Oh, I like the little twist at the bottom.
Yeah, he's got to put little rubber bands on those. You could tie them together.
Yeah, Ben, can you get some rubber bands if you could?
I don't want to put rubber bands on the end of
Why?
them.
You have to, like Captain Lou.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to.
Well,
I did what was told. I didn't say
But if
put
you want
flair
to look,
in it.
if you want
The
it to
left
look right,
ponytail's coming out.
yeah, make sure you post pictures of this.
Look at the chops
This
on you,
here. This looks good. Let's do crap on.
dude.
It's King Scott from the Rizzuto Show, and today's the big bachelor party day, and it's going to be a long one. And thankfully, I have a horse and carriage that's going to take me around town
So
today. This thing is
your
huge.
gift
We just got outside.
this holiday season is getting the kitchen and bath redone. Like you and your spouse, you've decided, all right, instead of getting each other something, we're going to redo the kitchen. We're going to redo the bathroom. Okay. So you go to those big box stores and you go, all right, I want those cabinets, and they said, great, those cabinets. You can have them in 8 months because of supply chain issues. You haven't been to Hoods. Hoods, local, 6 area locations, and Hoods loaded with merchandise. In fact, Hoods, they have the biggest selection of in-stock cabinets in Missouri. Cabinets, countertops, all types of flooring, doors, vanities, tubs, showers. Just walk around. They have so much stuff, especially their Festus location. They got everything you need. But when you're remodeling, you need to shop at Hoods. Kitchen designers on staff to design your kitchen. Custom door shop, custom countertop shop. All types of flooring, all types of countertops, butcher block, formica, granite quartz, all that stuff is there for you. It's Hoods. Local, 6 locations, hoodshomecenters.com, hoodshomecenters.com.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Hey, it's Carter Hutton, St. Louis Blues. You're listening to The Rizz Show, and happy birthday, Rizz.
So there are a couple different big-time sports news stories, which Tony will get to. New Cardinal manager. Obviously, we'll go over some of the football picks. But I think the news trumping everything else is Rizz Show up 5-2 on the fast lane.
Yep.
Yeah. 5-2. Rizz Show pickup challenge. And do you remember, by the way, what the punishment is for losing? Like for in addition to the polar plunge, which they'll have to do, with the losing team, I'll just say the losing team, will have to say that their show is presented by the winning team for a month. So every time we crack the mics and say, hey, it's the Rizz Show, it'd have to be, hey, it's the Rizz Show presented by the Fast Lane.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
For 1 full month.
That's some motivation.
Great.
Right now we're up 5-2.
Yep.
Magic number down to 5, folks. And there is, by the way, as far as the individual shows go, we do have a definite loser for the Rizz Show. So which one of us did the worst? We'll find that out in just a little bit with Tony and sports. In the meantime, first, King Scott, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go it.
What's going on in the news today?
King Scott Headline Goose, sponsored by...
Sponsored by Retroactive Smoke Shop, lighting up fun in St. Louis for 25 years, retroactivesmokeshop.com.
All right, King Scott.
A German tourist in Italy found and returned Harrison Ford's credit card. Ford thinks it fell out of his wallet when he was crash landing.
Don't anybody tell him.
SNL producers are scrambling to replace Ed Sheeran, who was scheduled to host the show this week, but is out because he tested positive for COVID. Of course, the best thing to do is to get Rupert Grint, and then no one will know the difference.
You know who he is, Jeff?
Only because he looks like Ed Sheeran.
Because he looks like Ed Sheeran.
Yes. Alec Baldwin may be charged with manslaughter, and it's at the point that Daniel, Steven, and Billy want him to stop embarrassing the family. The Houston Astros will play the Atlanta Braves in the World Series, and the Astros look forward to beating the Braves like a trash can. The New York Jets got into the Halloween spirit yesterday against the Patriots. They put on their uniforms and pretended to be a pro football team. Today is World Pasta Day, so go out and enjoy some delicious pasta by visiting an Italian restaurant that isn't called Olive Garden. Heavy rains will hit California this week. The rain will end the drought and wildfires, start the mudslides and flooding, and not affect the earthquakes. Supply chain issues are causing an alcohol shortage. Bad enough that we're facing a turkey shortage, but a wild turkey shortage would make Thanksgiving completely intolerable. And Queen Elizabeth spent the night in a hospital. She says the bed was okay, but the toilet was a royal pain in the butt.
Heyo.
And finally, what games did morticians play as kids?
What?
Corpse and robbers. Anyone?
This wasn't your best today, Scott.
No. Do we have a second?
It could be with you.
Do we have a second to go back to number 3, the Alec Baldwin one?
Yeah.
You remember how you read it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, try reading it again, but look at the HIM. See how it's in all caps? Then you want to emphasize that.
Like Alec Baldwin was charged with manslaughter. It's at the point that Daniel, Stephen, and Billy want him to stop embarrassing the family.
Because the other 3 are currently the embarrassment.
I see.
Oh, you get them tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. I mean, listen. Even the best of players have bad games.
Yeah. We got to strive to be better every day. That's
Right,
all.
that's it.
You know, we just need you to start doing that.
I'll attempt it.
All right, here's sports. All right, Tony, what do you got?
Well, sports brought to you by Crooked Feathers, where they deliver pizza, wings, and other tasty things. On Saturday, the Blues played their home opener against the Kings, and they continued to rock and roll and got the 7-3 win at Enterprise Center. David Perron netted a hat trick. Ivan Barbashev, Ryan O'Reilly, and James Neal all scored as well. And we can't forget the NHL first for Jake Neighbors as well. Tonight, the Blues are back in action against the Kings at Enterprise Center. Puck drops at 7 p.m. from the Enterprise
That's
Center.
tonight, huh?
Correct.
7
It is
o'clock.
tonight. Big
Yep.
game.
Right.
Big game.
7 o'clock. I'll watch some.
Why is it going to be the first one?
I watched Saturday.
Oh, you do? Okay.
The Cardinals plan to hire their next manager today at, I believe, 10 a.m. It's all but confirmed that it's going to be Ali Marmol. He's going to be their new manager. He's their bench coach for since 2017. He's been a part of the team. I know he did like first base for a while. Then they moved him to the bench coach in 2019. He's 35 years old, well regarded in the organization. He was the favorite from the very beginning, and he's very familiar for the culture of the organization, having worked his way up since being with the team in 2007. He only played in the minors. He's going to be the youngest active manager in Major League Baseball and the youngest to manage any team since 2003. He will be the youngest to manage the Cardinals since Marty Marion in 1951, and he is younger than 8 players on the current roster.
Let's see if we can figure those out.
And
I know for sure
Yachty,
Yachty and Wainwright.
you didn't say
Who
how old
else?
he's going to be.
I said he's 35.
35.
Yeah. So who else is there?
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter's correct.
I would say probably. I would say probably Kisner, maybe.
The pitcher that we
Kisner's
discussed from the
younger.
Cubs.
Oh, J.A. Happ.
J. Happ,
Lester.
Lester. I forgot to count.
That's
that
5.
3 more. It's probably pitchers.
Goldschmidt's probably 35 or 36, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
I'll
he's
look
right
that
around
up.
there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, so 8 players that he's older with. There's a scheduled news conference today at 10 a.m. Also, the World Series is now set. After they beat the Red Sox, Houston made their way in, and then over the weekend, the Braves beat the Dodgers, and that World Series between Houston and Atlanta will start tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Game 1 is in Houston. Do you think anybody cares?
No.
Houston, Atlanta.
If you live in Atlanta, you do.
And in Houston. But other than that, like, this is, I think, MLB's nightmare, especially considering what happened earlier this year.
Well, they took away the All-Star game.
They pulled the
Very
All-Star
funny.
game from Atlanta. So, again, the World Series starts
Because of the
tomorrow.
Georgia voting laws.
Yep.
but
At
Now,
7
now
or
they
9.
got the World Series.
Yep, they sure do. Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady became the first quarterback in NFL history to reach 600 career touchdown passes in their rout of the Bears. It happened with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Brady was greeted with a giant hug. The Bucs improved to 6-1. It's the best start in franchise history. We'll go over some of our picks and how we did here shortly, but tonight it's Monday Night Football. Saints head to New Orleans. They take on the Seahawks. Other way around. Saints head to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:15. Does not matter, though, as far as the Pick'em Challenge is concerned. Doesn't matter for us as far as who gets shot on this show. Doesn't matter over overall standings because we have beat the fast lane.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Did you hear about the scoregami thing?
Scoregami.
Yeah. So I think for the first time ever, there was a 31-5 game. The score. For the first time in NFL history, 31-5, that score, that final score happened in the history of the NFL.
I don't understand. What is that?
I don't. What's the significance?
31-5.
It's just that those numbers.
Those numbers.
Oh, I thought you named it something like it was like it's
they called it a scoregami.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means. What is
It's the first time that
I don't know. I think it's the name they're saying because it's the first.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, it's the first time a new score has happened.
Gotcha.
Since the 70s.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, and that's it.
Fans who were listening to the Ravens radio broadcast against the Bengals on Sunday afternoon were treated to a very, very strange moment. Did you hear about this?
What happened?
So the Bengals-Ravens game.
Scoring on me.
Bengals-Ravens game. During the Bengals' third drive of the game, the Ravens color analyst interrupted the play-by-play call of his partner by saying, whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? And just over a minute later, the play-by-play got on and said, if you were listening and you heard the color commentator say, what are you doing? What are you doing? He was not talking to the players or coaches. Apparently, somebody was trying to climb into the broadcast booth.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
And according to the play-by-play guys, she said, I'm a veteran and I'm looking for a drink.
Oh, well, come on up.
Come on
There
up.
you go.
The Bengals whipped the crap out of the Ravens, though. 41-17 was the score. The Texans are expected to deal Deshaun Watson ahead of the trade deadline on November 2nd. He's got a no-trade clause in his contract, but reportedly he said he will waive it if they send him to the Dolphins, and it looks like that might happen. I don't know if you saw that interception that Tua threw. The dude was getting tackled and probably had his eyes closed and just threw it in the air, and it was intercepted. They're calling it one of the worst interceptions in the history of the game.
Oops. Jeez.
So the Texans said that they are going to be looking to unload him. Now, the Panthers, after losing by 25, they're also looking to get in on the mix as well. So we'll see what happens here. But the Texans say that they do not plan to play Watson at all, so they're looking to unload him here in a few. Finally, L.A. Lakers forward Carmelo Anthony. He has passed Moses Malone for the 9th on the NBA's all-time scoring list on Sunday's game against the Grizzlies. He entered the game needing 15 points, and he ended up with 28 points in 27 minutes off the bench. Dude still got it, but now he's 9th overall. It's so funny. They asked him, hey, what about it? And da-da-da-da. And his response was, I'm super tired, which I thought was hilarious. I'm Patrico. That's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite.
All right, so let's go over some of these picks here. Again, we beat the fast lane. We're now up 5-2, so regardless of what happens in tonight's game, which would be the Seahawks and Saints, it doesn't matter who wins. I think only one of them has the Seahawks.
Matt
Holiday does.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. We won.
It matters for them, though.
Oh, it matters for them, yeah.
That pick's pretty crucial.
All right, so let me see here. Tony and I are the only ones, as far as on this show, that picked the Broncos for the Thursday game. So we were down. We were down one going into Sunday's games. Let me see here. Panthers Giants. Who picked the Giants? Nobody.
Yeah, Panthers.
Panthers won. Jets Patriots. Patriots killed the Jets. Everybody's got the Patriots there. Chiefs Titans. Who picked the Titans? If you did, you would have had a win because they crushed the Chiefs.
Man, are the Chiefs are they done?
Are we done with them, Scott?
I was wondering that. Are they safe to even pick anymore?
I think I'm done picking them.
Okay.
I mean, unless they're playing like a real garbage team. But if they're playing anybody that's got a chance, I'm not going to pick them.
That's wild.
Packers beat the Washington football team 24-10. Everybody had the Packers. Yep. Right. Dolphins Falcons. The Falcons just squeaked out a win against the Dolphins. Who had the Falcons?
Me.
And everybody did. Bengals Ravens. Bengals beat up on the Ravens. Who picked the Ravens?
Me.
Everybody except for me.
And me. I didn't pick them.
You took the Bengals?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good for you.
Not good for me.
The Bengals won.
Yeah,
I picked the Ravens. I'm sorry. I picked the Ravens.
I was about to say,
You're
I
right.
think I'm the
picked
only
the
one that
Ravens.
picked the Bengals.
My bad.
Lions Rams. Rams won. Well, that was closer than it should have been.
That was that game, by the way. That was the user's most confident pick. 99% of people picked the Rams.
Yeah, that was close to them. I think. Yeah, I forget what the spread on that was.
A lot.
Way more than what the final.
What do they call it? Stafford Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Playing against
Stafford
his
used to
former
play
team.
against.
Yeah.
That's
used
great.
to play for the Lions. Let me see here. Raiders beat the Eagles. Everybody have the Raiders. Yes. Cardinals beat up on the Texans. Everybody have the Cardinals.
Yep.
Buccaneers crushed the Bears 38-3. Everybody has the Bucks.
Yep.
And last night, it was the Colts in San Francisco against the 49ers, and the Colts won 30-18. Who had the 49ers?
Me.
I had the Colts. And tonight you have the Saints against the Seahawks. So, Rizz Show, here we go.
In first place with 9 correct, Rizz.
Oh, my
Nice.
God. Woo! Hang on. He's going to go on for another 10 seconds. I know, guys. I know. It's just a great week for me.
9 correct isn't a great week.
Hey, you know what? It's better than anybody else, so it don't matter.
I expect that for everybody when we win the week.
Nope.
Okay. In second place with 8 correct, Jeff Burton.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Thanks.
Also, King Scott with 8 correct in second place. And Moon with 8 correct in second place. And me in last with 7.
Tones.
That's the first week you've lost.
First, yep, and it's because of the damn Browns. That's what it comes down to.
You forget I won the week, so.
Yeah, but you also forget that you coaxed me into picking the Browns.
See, if you would have just gone with the way I went, we would have won together.
What the hell?
You
No.
see how that works? You have the gun, Jeff?
Yes.
In the other room?
Nope.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. I learned my lesson, man. It's been 8 years. Took me a bit.
See, a one shot, right?
One shot.
That's
yep.
not bad.
And I got the thinnest of thinnest
Are
underwear
you
on.
are you the
so.
first one, or this is your first
is
one?
only one,
He's
yeah.
the only. Is he the only one that hasn't? Oh, Moon hasn't gotten shot yet. Or no, yeah. So as of now, everybody's been. Do you want to catch up and we can shoot you a couple of times?
Yeah.
Nope, just wanted to work
Just to
for
be
me.
one of the guys.
Just want to be perfect.
All right, I'm going to do the headline Hooshe, and then Scott, come in here and start filming.
Okay.
I'll do headline Hooshe, and we'll shoot Tony.
Brought to you by Moritz Royce Jewelry online at ninjabling.com.
All right, let's go to Portland, Oregon, where a guy named Jeffrey Cannon was doing 90 on the highway when he sped past a cop. Turned out he'd been drinking. And on the back of his super sweet Volkswagen Jetta, there was a big bumper sticker that said, "Not drunk, ... avoiding potholes."
Okay.
The cop ended up getting a pretty good look at that bumper sticker because after he pulled Jeff over, the Jetta slowly drifted backward 25 feet and didn't stop until it hit the cop car. When they asked why he backed up, he didn't even know it happened. And around then, the cop spotted an open can of Busch Light in his cup holder. He also had a gun in his car with no serial number. They found more beer cans and a bag of cocaine in the center console.
Good.
And he was driving with a suspended license. That's nice. Breathalyzer showed he had almost 3 times the legal limit, and he's facing multiple charges. So here you go from Portland, Oregon. Congratulations, Jeffrey Cannon. Hammered. You are today's headline Hooshe. All right, Tony. One shot, that's it. Not bad.
And it took you 7 weeks, dude.
Good for, hey, you know, that's a win.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
I think the main thing is that I won, so, right?
We got okay. He just got fresh with me.
Hey, don't get fresh with him.
I owe him dinner. You're right.
All right, bend over, buddy. Bend over, buddy. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, man.
Bezo bango, boy. Oh boy.
But when you just have undies on, it hurts.
That's a different world. I'm living in a different I'm living in a different place
that's
right now.
a different.
Guys. Oh,
yeah, that's a different feel.
I saw something in my eye. Like
Are you crying?
I'm almost. Woo! Holy cowsy. It itches a lot. It itches.
It does itch.
It itches. All I want to do is scratch.
That's the one I dipped it in poison ivy.
Oh,
Knock yourself out.
Perfect. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, Tony took his medicine.
I don't like it.
Oh, and by the way, for the Fast Lane guys, Jamie won the week over there with 9 correct picks.
Of course he did.
Brad Thompson, 8 correct. Matt Holliday, Anthony Stalter, 7 correct each. And Meat has 6. But Matt Holliday picked the Seahawks tonight, and Meat has the Saints.
So if the Saints win, then it comes down to points between Holiday and Meat.
And Anthony Stalter.
No, because Anthony would have 8 if the Saints win.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
It's down to Holiday Meat.
Well, I mean, congratulations to Anthony Stalter for
knocking shots.
That's a win, buddy. All right, your emails after the break. It's 9:01 on this Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Oh, gross. What the hell is that thing?
It's coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Eastbound 70 at Cave Springs. I still feel this on my butt, by the way. It's still got a slight burn.
It's like a bee sting.
Yep. Right lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle westbound 64 right at McKnight. And right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle southbound 55 at Weber. Your point forecast today, overcast pretty much the whole day, just under 60 for the high. Tonight, cloudy, cold. We're looking at just under 40 for the low. And right now, it is 52 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hi, this is King Scott, and this is how King Scott cooks. Today we're going to make the perfect meatloaf, and there's no one better to ask than culinary beauty legend Martha Stewart. She just happens to be in town. Follow me. Here's her office. Hello, Martha. Martha, it's me, King Scott. Hello? I guess she's not there. Oh well, better luck next time. So that didn't go as planned, but I promise you the perfect meatloaf. So today we will make the perfect meatloaf. Now, this is an American tradition. Let's get started on how to make the most amazing American meal. Ooh, a loaf. All right, so inside the meal...
So I will not stand for any kind of infestation at the Rizz house. Oh, no. That's why I am a proud client of Amco Ranger Termite and Pest Solutions. Protecting my family, protecting my property. They've been protecting what matters since 1965. At Amco Ranger, they are committed to giving you the best pest management services, and they stand behind every single service they perform. So if you are not 100% satisfied with their work, they will make it right. And you always get the best price. That's guaranteed. If you find a lower price on a comparable termite or pest protection program, Amco Ranger will credit you the difference. Trusted, family-owned, thousands of satisfied customers, and your one source for all pest control needs. Take your yard back from mosquitoes and ticks. Stop ants, spiders, and roaches from moving into the house. Prevent mice from spreading disease and damaging your property, and they do a lot more than that. And ask about their new bundles where they combine the most popular services into one plan with incredible discounts. Amco Ranger, 636-441-BUGS, 636-441-BUGS, online at amcoranger.com, protecting what matters since 1965.
Boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
this is not good.
All right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh God.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the left cheek. 1, 2.
Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5.
Ah,
you son of a bitch! That was crack! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4? All right.
They were in the same puddle, left cheek twice. God bless America. Oh, crap.
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh,
I think I'm getting
man,
good at
that,
this.
oh, dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh, dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give
It's
him a hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Patrico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Don't forget to make your picks, 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Rizz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Rizz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the 4th one.
he just keeps.
Oh, my God, my fly's down. I just noticed on the
your
cam.
flies down, too.
You saw it on the
My
camera.
fly's down. Thanks, ass cam.
Is there anything Ass Cam can't do?
Rizz Olympics event number 4. This is Precision Landscaping. All right, so we are in lovely Overland, Missouri. We're actually at King Scott's house, and I'm about to knock out event number 4 in the Rizz Olympics, Precision Landscaping. I'm here with Mark from Colonel Landscaping, who's going to be my my Obi-Wan Kenobi. If I want to make the arch like they do at Busch Stadium, could that be achieved?
Yes.
Oh, it can.
Oh, yeah.
With this fine piece of machinery, look at this.
Perfect.
This is an actual push lawnmower. This is the lawnmower that Jeff Burton's wife uses to cut Jeff's lawn. Mark, give me some tips. What should I do to make this lawn look perfect?
Again, straight lines are going to be your best. Keep moving. Don't stop.
Straight lines, keep moving. Now, if I want to get that arch effect, how would I do that?
Honestly, it's just going with the curve. You get your turn in, and then you come back the other way right next to it. It'll put your lines right in the yard.
So just keep curving.
Oh yeah.
Just keep curving.
Let me try and translate what he just said. Just keep arching.
Just keep arching.
Just keep on arching.
I should probably get a sweatshirt too.
You
got a sweatshirt for me?
Hey, you better earn that sweatshirt. You gotta
Oh, go
earn
ahead.
that sweatshirt.
Thank you, guy from off camera. All right, so let me gear up and I'll start mowing. Here we go.
Official start. 3, 2, 1. Cut.
How am my line? Good.
Great job, man. Great job. Keep doing this. Keep doing this.
Boy, this push mower sucks. You know, it figures the most archaic guy on the show uses the most archaic piece of equipment. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, I hit something, hit a snag.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Whew. Does it look like the arch yet? Oh, boy.
Welcome a new sponsor to the Rizz Show. It's the Great, are you ready for this? Great Rivers Greenway. Now, when somebody comes to you and says, hey, can you talk about trails? I'm going to go, okay. That's pretty easy for me to do. That is an agency, by the way. That is not a place. A greenway is what the Great Rivers Greenway people do. They're building these things. These are places where you go walk, where you go ride, where you go run. That's what greenways are. And these things are like 21 years in the making. So over the past over 2 decades, with our input, they have built all of these 128 miles of greenways. I know the other day, Rizz, you said you were out on your bike with your kids or whatever it was. You guys went for a walk or whatever it was. It's a greenway. It's a greenway.
So Al Foster is a greenway?
The Merrimack Greenway in Wildwood by Al Foster Trail is a greenway.
There we go.
I
greenwayed it.
I'm
a greenwayer.
If you follow me on social, Jeff Burton 1057,
Awesome.
90% of the time I'm at Al Foster.
I didn't even know it. I'm a greenwayer.
There's the Merrimack Greenway in Kirkwood. I mean, they're all over the place. Like I said, 128 miles of greenways that connect everybody. Parks, open spaces, rivers, neighborhoods. And if you're not into riding bikes or running or walking, push a stroller, that sort of thing. And here's a great time of the year to check out this. I'm going to put up this link, but the best places for fall colors, it's on the GreatRiversGreenway.org website, but I'm going to put that link up. You can go see all the beautiful fall colors. Everything I'm talking about, and I'm going to be talking about these guys for a while, GreatRiversGreenway.org.
Look what we got. The two winners. Yeah. We've got
Hey,
the weapons.
this is Bob Saget. I know, it's exciting. And you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. God, I love him. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Welcome back to the program. You know, they say everything old is new again.
Yes, retro is in.
Retro is in. So this is, I guess it's official now. Google Trends just put out a bunch of stats showing that the 90s have officially overtaken the 80s as the decade we're most nostalgic about.
I would agree with that.
So break out your Oakleys. Get those tips frosted, because 90s, everything is trendy again. All right. So Google looked at how many people have been Googling different decades over the past year, from the 1960s through the 2000s, and the 90s are number one. Searches for 90s stuff represent 31% of all decade-related searches. The 80s are next at 29%, the 70s, 19%, the 60s with just under 12%, and the 2000s with less than 10%.
Man, this makes me happy I kept all my visors.
Yeah,
In the 90s.
visors.
Turned them upside down, you know? Oh,
Yeah.
Your
looks
Jenkos.
sweet. Yeah.
Searches for the phrase 90s outfit hit an all-time high this month. So did searches for crop tops and sweater vests and platform shoes and anything quote-unquote preppy. Also searches for wide-leg jeans, mom jeans, and low-rise jeans, all up. Searches for 90s hip-hop songs are also up 400% in the past month.
Great.
And a ton of people are searching for 90s Halloween costumes this year. Boy, when you see a kid walking around in a 90s Halloween costume, as far as what are you? I'm somebody from the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's the way I dressed in high school.
Man, I used to dress like that all the time, not just on Halloween.
I'm trying to think of what's the most cliched 90s thing I wore. I'm at 2 hoop earrings and a shell necklace.
Yeah.
Or like a hemp necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I think hemp necklace.
I think as the typical, hey, this is the 90s, you know that's a 90s, it would be a open button-down short sleeve shirt with a white t-shirt underneath it, or whatever colored t-shirt, or a ringer tee, the hemp necklace, a visor with your hair spiked straight up, cargo shorts, or cargo jeans or pants, and then Adidas shoes.
Yeah.
Is the ankle bracelet, is that a 90s thing? You know, the hemp thing that you said around your neck, I remember there was a time when it went around the ankle. Would that
For
have
a
been?
guy?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember.
I think that was
for a
early
guy.
90s.
Early 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I did
Because there's
that
like
for a
neon
while.
color ropes, right?
Yeah.
I don't
basically,
remember
yeah.
that. I do remember the hemp necklace, obviously hacky sacking, and someone with the 3 sticks doing like.
Yeah.
My next
yeah.
door neighbor does that still.
Does he really?
Yeah, he does, and he's fantastic at it. Every
the
once in a while,
clack,
just
clack,
look up and look out, and him and his
So it's a
friend.
2 they look like drumsticks with a thicker stick in between.
Uh-huh.
You go, huh?
You know what shoes remind me of? Like anytime I see these, and I haven't seen these in a long time, I go, the 90s, these Adidas shoes. They're called Superstar 2Gs. Like that was like a very popular style of shoe.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's almost like a dad shoe, you know, but that was huge back then. Especially in like, and Jeff, you could back me up on this, Catholic grade schools.
Yeah, yeah.
Where like you could wear shoes, but they had to be black, white, or navy.
There's on this list here, it says cursive name necklaces.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
My wife still wears hers. We
Does
just
she?
got one for my daughter. That's something that'll always be in fashion, I feel.
Yeah.
The cursive name necklace, the nameplate. Yeah. Well, why do we love the 90s? I'll tell you why. My formative years were in the 90s. Thanks to grunge, we could skip showers and call it trendy. That was the 90s. It wasn't so cringy when Madonna got naked, right? Now it's like, ooh. Let me see here. Oh, dude, Columbia House offered 12 CDs for a penny. Duh. That's why it was so great. Let me see here. Unlike now, people were impressed when we drove a 1993 Pontiac. That's why the 90s were so great. Let's get to some of your emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
And emails are brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Please remember to always wear your seatbelt and put your phone down when driving. Buckle up, phone down. Hello, Rizz Show.
Hey.
I was listening to a discussion you had last week about real or fake Christmas trees. Got me thinking about a fun contest for the show during Christmas season. Instead of real or fake boobs, real or fake trees.
Hilarious.
That'll get people into the website.
I mean, that's a fun game to play internally.
That'll get clicks.
Look at the pine on her.
Yeah.
I bet, you know what, to be honest with you, though, Rizz, I bet if there was like a little interactive game that people could go to the website and it would be real or fake trees, I bet people would click through it and play the game.
Heck yeah.
Real or fake boobs or trees? I'm going to go with the trees.
I didn't say you take one down and add the other. You both will have them up there.
Hey, you got time for both.
You wouldn't, as a time waster, click through that?
Probably not, but, I'm weird, I guess. Jeff, does that interest you in any way?
I mean, as maybe like a one-time thing, but I know what you're saying. Next
Maybe
to
for the
boobs and
holidays.
trees.
I'm just saying, that is something in my brain, that is something that goes viral. That people want to play this game, and especially during the holiday times, and people are all, all about the holidays. Hey, check out this. And again, not taking away the boobs.
Now, by viral,
and
meaning you
replacing
have to have a high fever to enjoy this?
No. No.
Hey, by the way, somebody says, and I agree with this on Twitter, the biggest shoe in the 90s were the Airwalks.
Oh, yeah.
Even I had a pair of those. I had a couple pairs of Airwalks. Were those Vans?
There was Vans, but Airwalks were...
Airwalks was the brand.
Everywhere, yeah. But Airwalks is their own company. They're not owned by Vans.
I thought they were Vans Airwalks, or were they?
No, Vans are a different shoe than Airwalks.
Yeah, Airwalks are their own. They're now
Airwalks.
I had Airwalks shorts, I think, too, like brown corduroy ones.
Yeah, Airwalks were the.
I thought they were owned by somebody.
Nope.
They're owned by ended up with the place that closed down. Payless bought them, I think. Payless shoes did.
Cool.
Yep.
Are they still around?
I think so.
Man, that was a sweet-looking shoe.
So it says Collective Brands was an American holding company that owned Payless. And they also owned Robies and Airwalk.
Oh, so Payless owned them.
Look at that.
Huh.
Right on, Scott.
My shoe knowledge, huh?
Look at you, Scott.
Thank you. Look at shoe. Yeah.
Next.
Podcast weirdo here living in Texas, originally from St. Louis, and was in town to serve as a groomsman in a wedding last weekend. The wedding DJ showed up early, set up his equipment at the reception, and then when the wedding party showed up to be announced, he was nowhere to be found.
The sign of a good DJ, right, Tony?
Yep, the best.
The sign when he sets up and then you can't find him.
Yep,
How was your DJ? He was great. We had to go look for him every time we wanted him. It's fantastic. After about 30 minutes, the groom's dad found the DJ in the parking lot, quote-unquote, napping in his car. The groom's dad...
Tell me it's Patrico Entertainment.
That's what I was... Oh, my gosh, I was so hoping. The guy had long red hair.
Yeah,
The groom's father said that the DJ appeared to be tweaking, the assumption being he got high in his car and lost track of time. When it was all said and done, he introduced the wedding party 45 minutes late.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Not professional.
No.
Not at all. That's pretty terrible, actually.
Yeah.
So is that a tip at the end of the night?
It's a $0 tip.
Yeah, I would assume you will not be getting anything.
Yeah.
Like if your DJ is on drugs and passed out in the...
That was not in the contract.
Yeah,
in the parking lot and then missed all his stuff. Yep, you ain't getting paid.
Yeah, don't hire DJ Z's.
Call me crazy, but I'm not going to pay you. That's not the Patrico Entertainment way.
That is not. We nap after the first dances.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know when to nap.
Yeah.
That's why we bring two guys to every reception.
Shifts.
So one can be doing things and the other one can be
The other
sleeping
one
under
can
the
be
table.
Makes sense. Next.
Oh, here we go with some advice. Husband and I recently found out that I'm pregnant.
Congrats.
With our first little crotch gremlin.
Okay, we're off to a bad start.
We're very excited, but
I mean, honestly, I don't really like that.
We're very excited,
Crotch gremlin.
but also terrified that we'll soon be in charge of a small human at the end of May.
I'm
Any
going to put
advice?
that in the category of turd cutter.
I'm
I
gonna
don't like
put that
that
in
either.
we better stop saying that right now.
So it says here, any advice? Yeah, don't call your kid a crotch gremlin, first of all, to their face when they come out in May.
What advice do they want?
Newborn parents
You
advice.
have to feed it. You have to water it.
You have to.
You have to clothe it.
Wait, more
You
than
have
once
to-
a day, by the way.
You have to shelter it.
There are very few things that I say, yes, Moon was right. Yes, I agree with Moon on this. But Moon always says, listen to people, but don't take what they say, as gospel.
Yeah.
Because things
Use
are
it
going to
as
be
a
different in
guide.
your life. You can listen to all the advice you want, but don't just go, well, Rizz said this, or Jeff said this,
You gotta
because it's going to
figure
be
it out.
different for everybody.
You'll figure it out yourself.
There's going to be trial and error. Just know that you are not the only person that is struggling. Because I remember when I first became a parent, I was like, oh my God, I can't understand and can't figure out why my baby is crying right now. But then I sat there and I was like, but so has everybody else.
Oh, no,
Everybody
see,
else
in our
has
house,
this.
we just got everything right immediately.
Yeah, of course.
So, no struggle at all. There were no tears at all. Nobody cried for Dick.
Yeah, your son came on, you took him right to first grade, right?
yeah. Nobody cried ever. Not my wife or myself or the kids. No, it was perfect.
Never questioned it. Never questioned the decision to have kids, ever.
Ever.
Never maybe bargained with somebody to take one for a while. Never done that. No, never.
Yeah, just follow your instinct, too.
And again, I think I said this last time we talked about child rearing, is that if raising a child was so horrible, there'd be a ton of single child families.
Crotch gremlin.
Oh, yeah, let's change our language there first.
Again, would you put that in the same category as turd cutter?
Yeah, probably.
Like just to turn off.
I hate hearing you say both of them.
Well,
so
I'm
yep.
going to say it again.
No, don't.
Turd cutter.
No.
Hey, you little crotch gremlin.
All right, some news after the break. It's 9:23 on this Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Oh my God, not that guy.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle eastbound 44 right after Elm. Also left-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle westbound 70 after the Rock Road. Your point forecast today, overcast pretty much all day, just under 60 for the high tonight. Cloudy, cold, and we're looking at just under 40 for the low. Right now it is 51 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Ooh, listen to that. Ooh, God. Ooh.
So for the entire month of October, it's time to pink up at R&R Tire Express. Fourth year that they've been doing this. They're teaming up with the St. Francis Foundation. They have raised a ton of money providing free mammograms to women that live in this area. So if you donate $1 at your local R&R Tire Express, you can get a breast cancer awareness car magnet or keychain. You donate $5, you get one of the pint glasses or a stemless wine glass. And 100% of the proceeds will be given to charity. Plus, right now, for a limited time, R&R also taking 25% off all of their pre-owned inventory and offering $25 installs. That's right, 25% off and $25 installs on all pre-owned wheels and tires. You can stop in and check out their huge pre-owned inventory for your car, your truck, your SUV, even your off-road vehicle. And it's all the brands that you know and trust, like Nexen and Falcon and Yokohama. So there's 3 area locations in the area for you to check out. St. Louis on Page Avenue, Fairview Heights on Lincoln Highway,
And also in Alton, in front of the old Schnucks. If you want to check out some of the product that they have, all you have to do is go to their Instagram, RNR Midwest on Instagram. You are never going to buy tires and wheels the same way again. So remember, make that donation, get that breast cancer awareness sticker, pint glass, wine glass. You've got that covered there, and 25% off all pre-owned inventory and $25 installs. You can get all the information that I just talked about by going on their website, rnrmidwest.com.
Thank you, sir. Got $1. Got $1, guys.
Hey, it's Rizz, a.k.a. the Sexy Sax Man, and I'm here to serve out my punishment. Street musician for 1 hour outside of Busch Stadium. Maybe I'll get thrown out, maybe I won't. But here's the good thing, guys. Listen, it's all for a good cause. Help kids rock cancer, guys. How can you say no to that?
This next song's called You Can't Laugh at a Buffalo Herd. Playing fire, guys. Playing fire. I watched the Grammys 4 times. The song is called Stand By Your Sausages. This song is called South City Sewage. South City Sewage. South City Sewage. Hair's looking good tonight. Saxophone is playing like an angel, singing.
I saw the outfit, and I was expecting great things, but it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Better luck next time. I think I've served my punishment. King Scott, have I served my punishment?
For sure. This has been really hot out here, and this dude was sweating his brass off, so yeah, he did good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sax band's done. Sax band's gonna jam. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not doing shit. Look at him, not doing a thing. Here I am, actually, let me go check on your food.
Yeah, we just got a drink from the skinny guy in the black.
Yeah, the skinniest guy here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
American woman, get away from me. American woman, mama, let me be.
He can say all he wants about how much money he raised, but this motherfucker right here,
out of your mind. I'm meeting and greeting.
This was not a get in lingerie meet and greet. This is be a DB's server wearing what the DB's girls wear. Punishment failed.
No, I guess food service is not my thing.
laser my butthole, okay?
You need it!
I gotta go. American woman. Yeah.
No, we are taping this. We'll put this on the blog. All right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is feeling him up, basically.
She just got to second base on me, although we have known each other a while, so it's okay. Few years.
Okay, now she's applying the first strip
Oh
of
my
wax.
God.
Is that hot?
That is hot.
All right, so it's hot wax being applied to.
it on myself. It's the right temperature.
So she's basically saying, stop being a puss.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Are you going to
That
go
hurts?
over his tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, over his tattoo. Will it rip the ink out?
No.
Okay, good.
Ow.
All right, so basically 3 long strips she just put on him.
Right.
Travers, St. Louis RV, Big Corner, Highway 70, Bryan Road, O'Fallon, Missouri. They've been there a while. They've been doing this for a while. 26 years family-owned and operated. They do have a website where you can find everything I'm about to tell you, stlrv.net. If you're looking to get into the RV world, or if you already have an RV, either way, this is the only place you need to go. Tell me where else you need to go for sales, for service, for parts, and yes, even body work. You don't need to go anywhere else because the other places have hundreds of RVs, but they're all the same floor plan. Travers St. Louis RV, over 200 RVs in stock, all kinds of different floor plans. What they like to talk to you about is your camping lifestyle. What are you going to be doing? If you don't know what you're going to be doing yet, talk it out with the salesperson. They'll figure out the best floor plan for you. There's no extra charge for dealer prep, freight, or setup like all kinds of competitors out there, and they have all the RVs with the names that you know and that you love. Travel trailer payments start at $125 per month. They take trades, and they'll buy your RV for cash as well. Travers St. Louis RV, making one happy camper at a time. Tell them Jeff Burton from The Point sent you in.
So today is National Chicken Wing Day. Congratulations to
chickens.
To all you chickens out there who are.
You have your own day.
I would no that we're not going to say congratulations to chickens.
No, we're not.
Happy National Chicken Wing Day. You guys are dead.
Originally relegated to the far corners of the kitchen as material for basically chicken stock. Chicken wings were born when the owners of the Anchor Bar in Buffalo.
You're listening to the Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point. Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the program. Just a couple things before we get out of here. Did you see this, what they're calling a Five Guys hack?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, is this what we were talking about in the office? This is not a hack, guys. This is cool. And I guess, sure, but I mean, it's stupid.
So, and this kind of blew up this past weekend, the weekend before. All right, so a fast food hack that's specifically about Five Guys making the rounds on TikTok. But you could probably pull this off at other burger places, too, for a minimum of charge. So a TikTok account called Healthy Junk Food did a video on how you could turn one burger at Five Guys into 2 burgers for free. So a regular burger there at Five Guys comes with 2 extra patties. So just ask for all the toppings on the side and order an extra bun. Extra buns are free, so it's not going to cost you anything.
Right.
Then just move one of the patties to the extra bun, add the toppings yourself, and you end up with 2 burgers for the price of 1.
So essentially, you're paying for a double cheeseburger, and you're getting 2 single cheeseburgers. You're just getting an extra bun. That does nothing. That's not a hack.
You're getting a couple buns for free.
Yeah, that's all you're getting. They made it seem like it was like this was like the best discovery since sliced bread. They're like, dude, check this hack out. I'm like, no, because you're paying for the double cheeseburger, which is a different price of a single cheeseburger. You're just exactly. You're spreading out a double cheeseburger. That is not getting an extra burger. You're getting an extra 2 pieces of bread. That's what you're getting.
Yeah, the burgers are too big for a lot of people anyway, so even just one patty makes for a pretty big meal. Unless you want to give the single burgers then to like a single burger to somebody else.
Yeah, and I get that, and I understand that, but at the same time, I wonder about the... I guess that's the only way it makes sense. So if me and you, Rizz, we're going to lunch, and you go, hey, man, I got lunch today. and you get a double cheeseburger, you ask for all the toppings on the side and get an extra bun, and me and you both have a single cheeseburger and fries. Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, I wonder how much the price difference is between a single cheeseburger and a double cheeseburger. Like, is 12 cents worth the difference?
So they do sell something called the little cheeseburger, which is just one patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if the single, because it can't be that expensive anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to look up the pricing right now. So a regular, you said a regular Five Guys burger is a double burger?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
A regular Five Guys burger is a double patty.
Okay, does this have prices is the question I want. I don't think it does. So I want to know the prices. I want to know, what does a little cheeseburger cost from Five Guys? And that price is $5.69.
$5.69.
Okay? And if it's just a cheeseburger, it's $7.69.
So you're saving $2.
You're saving $2.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I guess, is that worth it? Is that worth it for you?
All right. Maybe to some people it is. So there you go. That's big hilarious. Five Guys hack.
And now remember, Rizz, if we do that, if we save the $2, now somebody is touching all the food.
Yep.
Because you got to get the bun, you got to take the one patty off, the other patty. You got to do some work to get it there.
Yeah. Too much time.
This is a mess.
It's a mess to save $2. Oh, listen. $2 adds up. Mm-hmm. To $6. Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country.
I don't know if you heard this, but callers in Illinois and Missouri are now required to dial with 10 digits rather than 7 when you're making local calls.
So wait, in Illinois?
Yeah.
So like if I'm calling, I have a 618 number, you have a 618 number, I have to dial 618.
Yep.
Weird.
Yep. Wow. Starting yesterday, it's going to be mandatory for Illinois callers in the 309 and 618 area codes to use 10 digits when making local calls. In Missouri, 314-417-660 and 816 area codes will also need to dial all 10 numbers. I don't know about the 636.
That's silly. I wonder why that happened.
The changes to accommodate the National 988 National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which takes effect July of 2022.
So those 3 numbers pushed out the rest?
I guess so.
No more room?
There are 37 states required to enact 10-digit dialing for select area codes for the change. So in Missouri, 314-417-660-816. Illinois, 618-309-708. So no 636.
No 573 either.
But 314 and 618 are the big ones around here.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, not if I have that number, but if I'm calling you, like right now, if I have a 636 number, but I'm calling you and you have a 314 number, I have to dial 314, blah, blah, blah.
You would have had to have anyway.
Yeah. So, but even if I have a 314 number, I have to dial 314, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. Wow.
To call another 314.
Got it.
Strange.
Well, it makes sense because if you have the first 4 numbers, or the first 3 numbers are, 988, that's going to call the National Suicide Line.
Oh, so if my number is 314-988, blah, 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 it is screw everything up because they would think that I'm dialing just 99 or 988 or whatever. So that's why I have to have the 314 in front. That makes total sense now.
Wow.
Yep.
You think they would have gone to something that no one else would have, like 555?
I don't know. More families are getting together for Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. So this is the exact product we'll need more of, not less. A major alcohol shortage might be coming just in time for the holidays. So stores in Southern California are already dealing with it because of pandemic-related backlogs at the Port of Los Angeles and the Port of Long Beach. They're the 2 busiest container ports in the U.S. 40% of all shipping containers pass through there, the 2 busiest container ports in the U.S. That's led to shortages of all kinds of things, including alcohol and glass bottles. The regional manager for a chain of liquor stores in L.A. says they have no idea which products they'll be getting each day.
Wow.
So one day this weekend, around 50 people were already lined up when they opened just to be the first to get their hands on whatever alcohol they got for the day. Bunch of alkies.
Yeah.
Tell your wife why you're going to get up really early to go stand outside a store.
I was somewhere yesterday where they didn't have a Sunday liquor license, and somebody tried to buy booze, and the person said, "Ooh, I'm sorry, we don't have our Sunday liquor license, so we can't sell it." And the dude put the case of beer right on the floor, right where we were standing, and he went, "Well, that's stupid," and walked out.
All right.
Thanks for putting it back, pal.
Now, they're not totally sold out alcohol, but this liquor store owner said certain types of booze are just flying off the shelves, and as soon as they stock more, it's gone in a day. A shortage supply of chain workers also isn't helping. So December 18th is the deadline for companies that work with the federal government to get employees vaccinated or lay them off. So if the government and vaccine hesitant workers refuse to budge, that could lead to even more supply chain issues. So it's going to be
fun.
It's going to be a fun holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, interesting story out of Toronto. This is not very Canada-like. I'm going to read this from the Toronto City News as they wrote it. Police allege a drug deal gone bad ended in a machete-wielding clown dragging a man out of a business before riding off on his bicycle. This is what they write. The bizarre scene unfolded at around 2:30 a.m. Friday morning when police were called to a business in the Willow and Dawson Roads area. The caller indicated a male wearing a clown mask and carrying a machete had dragged another male out of the business, police explained in a surreal release. The other male was able to break free and escape. Police said the clown's getaway attempt was fairly comical. He hopped on a bicycle and tried to ride off with a machete sticking out of his backpack. A witness says the clown eventually realized he was being a tad conspicuous, tossed the machete. The joker didn't get far. Officers chased him down and made the arrest. Police said that an investigation revealed the original interaction at the business was over drugs, and a search of the masked man allegedly revealed fentanyl, drug paraphernalia, as well as a stolen debit card and driver's license. A 36-year-old man is facing several charges.
Wow. What a bozo.
Poop.
selling your home, first of all, congratulations, because it is a great time. It's an even greater time because OpenDoor.com is out there. They have invented a whole new way to sell your home, one without hassles or hurdles of listings, showings, or all the unknowns. It's incredible. Check it out for yourself. If you're thinking about selling your house, think about selling it to OpenDoor. Do what I did. Go to opendoor.com and see for yourself how easy it is to request an offer. I went to the website, opendoor.com. I put in my address, told them a little bit about my house, and they made me an offer in minutes. That's how it happened. It was absolutely incredible. What they do is Open Door takes a look at your house along with recent sales in your neighborhood, and they come up with a very competitive offer, a real offer. You will be blown away by the whole thing. I'm telling you. You'll know how much you'll get. You can close whenever you're ready, and you can do everything online. Get a free offer now. Sell your home the new-fashioned way at opendoor.com/myoffer. Do yourself a favor. Opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage, Inc., license 020-61130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage, LLC, in its other markets. Ready, set, sold with opendoor.com.
I tell you what, I've been in radio for a long time. And I don't know why I'm more nervous for this.
I don't know either.
For this than I think anything we've ever done.
You know, he brought two. You want to write Moon another $250 check?
Now, people have eaten these before. I mean, you've seen Fear Factor. You've seen over at Six Flags, I think to get into Fright Fest.
Yeah, they have
for a couple of years. You had to, like, if you ate one of these things, you got into Fright Fest.
I loved Fear Factor up until they ate gross stuff, and that's when I had to.
Well, here you go, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, you want to show him?
Did you hear my suggestion? 2 cockroaches, write a check for $250.
Nope.
All right.
Now,
Sorry, Moon,
where's
Thank you, I appreciate
now, Jeff,
that.
by the way, is going to put
You're my agent.
chocolate sauce on it.
Yes.
All right, so
I was going commando up until this morning. I thought about it.
where's your little container before you take it out,
Right
Rich? All right, Jeff. Rich, take the container and put it. Jeff, don't look yet.
All right.
Turn around. Jeff, put it. Yeah, turn around, Jeff.
Dude.
Put it in the container.
Dear God, dear God,
because I don't want you to put it on my
dear
back.
God. Oh my. Oh, this is. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I swear.
It's funny that you say don't look at it because I was trying to decide when I want to look at it. Do
All
I
right,
want
Jeff,
to
look at it now.
before?
It's in your container.
Holy balls.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I have to really figure it out.
How big is that?
Oh.
It's longer. Well, let's see here. Let me-
For those of you listening on the radio,
Am I allowed
how
to
long
pull
is
the
it?
legs off or not?
Did you measure it? What is it?
Rich, will you
Probably
pull the legs off for me?
It's roughly probably 3 inches, maybe a little more.
3
and it is
inches.
girthy, too.
Oh my
It
God,
is.
he's touching it. Moon's touching it.
Oh
Moon's
no,
touching
Moon
it.
had it in the bathroom on his fingers. Moon's got no problem. Moon, do you want to eat one too?
How do you grab this thing?
Is that hissing?
Is that the sound of it? Hold on.
You just grab it.
I want to hear it. Is that?
Okay, look at the scale. You guys.
Shh. Oh, don't drop it.
I didn't. It jumped.
Now, if you drop it and it kills it, I'm still eating it, and I pay.
I need. Does it make noise? Does it make a noise?
Look at the scale on this thing.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's it. Piss it off, Rich. Cool.
Wait, shush. Do it again. That is the sound of that thing. Oh my God.
That is not the clip that Rizz has been playing all
No.
week. That is
You good?
the actual cockroach.
You ready?
Yeah. We're
Oh, it's
buds.
on.
Well, Rich, will you pull
there-
the legs off for me?
Zoom in.
Wait, before
Moon,
you do
can you get that off
oh
of your
my
arm?
God.
Get it off of your arm.
Moon, put it back in the receptacle.
Okay. He's going all the way up.
Show it up to the webcams, by the way.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
For those of you
Sound that made?
Here, hold
watching
on.
at home.
Hold on, Moon. Let me turn on that right camera. There it is.
Is that an adult one?
My
Hold on.
God.
What happened to the juvenile one you said?
That is a juvenile.
That can't move.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
God. Oh my God.
That
Is
can't
the
down
juvenile
there.
in there?
Well, originally I thought
Oh.
Moon was eating them, so I fed all the juveniles to my bearded dragon, so all I had was the adults.
Wait, what do you mean?
Moon, you want to eat one or not?
Yeah, for money. I'll do it for money.
Rich, have you ever eaten one of these?
No.
Would you like to?
No.
Rich goes, no, I'm not stupid.
Now, is it? I read the ones with this big red dot on the back. Those are poisonous, right?
No.
This is safe. I don't. Listen.
We got to stop delaying this. It's just got to happen. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, you're driving
no
around and your
kidding,
car's got
is
that
this
check
not-
engine light on, or even your car needs some maintenance, no matter what it is. But you dread taking it into the dealership because you know it's going to be an all-day affair. Sitting in that waiting room all day waiting for your car to be done. Drinking that garbage coffee. Watching that little TV. I don't know, was that a soap opera on? Cool. It doesn't have to be that way. You know, the Frankly, the service centers will pick up your car from wherever you are in the St. Louis metro area. Work, home, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they pick up a car that wasn't purchased from Frank Liddy either. They'll pick up, do the maintenance work, wash it, and then bring it back. So you don't have to sit at the dealership all day. That's the good life. That's Frank Lita. Also, if your Honda, your Acura, or your Mitsubishi needs some warranty work done, doesn't have to be a pain. The Frank Lita Service Centers will do warranty work on any Honda, any Acura, or Mitsubishi vehicle. Just visit any of their 3 convenient locations, St. Charles County, North County, or South County, or if it's easier, do the pick-up and drop-off thing. FrankLitaService.com for the details, FrankLitaService.com.
This is Rizzuto. Not only is he rich, but he also has a lot of money. And he's looking to invest in the next big idea.
Hi, my name is Rizz, and I have a lot of money. I mean, almost too much money. So I'm looking to invest, and I've asked the fellas to come on down to my office and pitch me their ideas. Do they have what it takes to be in the biz?
Meet King Scott. By day, he's the producer of the #1 morning show in St. Louis. But by night, he's not at work anymore. Interesting. He says that despite all of his shortcomings, his one long coming is his knack for decent ideas.
Hello, I'm King Scott, and I'm here to pitch my business idea to Rizz, and I know he will definitely invest in this. It's a revolutionary
So you love playing
business
golf,
idea.
or maybe you're
It's
somebody
gonna
who's never picked up a golf club before. I got a place for all yous. It's called Family Golf and Learning Center. They provide a friendly and encouraging practice experience for you, the individual, or your entire family. You can learn and practice and play better golf at Family Golf and Learning Center. Featuring a double-decker driving range, a beautiful 9-hole par 3 golf course. They do golf lessons, they do camps, they do clinics for adults and kids. Practice inside on one of their TrackMan simulators, or improve your short game in their indoor training room called the Scoring Lab. They have a fully stocked pro shop. And get both your game and body in shape by working with one of their TPI certified golf fitness instructors. A full gym upstairs. It's right next door to the Kirkwood Athletic Association fields, and we could attest to it. We did their 9-hole par 3 golf course a couple weeks ago. It was great. It's Family Golf and Learning Center online at familygolfonline.com, familygolfonline.com.
Moon.
All right, let's get this
Stop
thing
it.
off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are you
is.
going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just
Now-
do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was a squirrel. It looks like a red fox. You have a red fox scarf.
If you guys want to check
this.
this out, Beard Cam will be activated and will be on throughout the shaving of Patrico's monstrosity.
Oh, this is
1057thepoint.com/Rizz. And thank you guys again for answering the Eagle call. It's the Rizz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.
So right now there's just a stripe down the middle of Patrico's face, and it's uneven, which is even better.
I gotta see it. I can't even
Just the
see
beginning.
Look at yourself in the webcam.
It's not on me right now. It's on Beard Be Gone cam.
Well, it's gonna have to come off.
Oh my God.
And we just took press photos too.
This is insane. This is insane.
It's gonna be good.
This looks ridiculous already. Like this right here is
Do you have a
ridiculous.
design in mind?
Yeah,
okay.
I got a whole
This-
thing.
this
It's gonna
looks-
take me a few minutes, so.
This is insanity.
All right,
Like I mean,
9:27. Tuesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Here's Patrico.
Enjoy being single for life, you whale.
if I was single, this would definitely put the nail in the coffin.
Coming at you. Yeah, the shaving and shaping is still going on. Moon, you are an artiste.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks ridiculous, which is Mission accomplished. Have you guys heard what other small businesses are saying about Spectrum Business Internet and Phone? Tom with Core for Fitness says Spectrum Business gives us the fastest internet service, but also at the best price. Kyle with Anytime Fitness says, we love the reliability of Spectrum Business. We love the cost and savings that it provides. We're saving a lot of money. Spectrum Business allows us to work more efficiently. And this is why your business needs Spectrum Business. First off, you've got 100 meg internet that's up to 15 times faster than AT&T Business Edition Internet Elite for only $39.99 a month, and reliable business phone for only $29.99 a month per line with free unlimited long distance and over 30 free business calling features. What is it now? Oh, that looks terrific. You got to keep that for the game tonight, by the way.
I'm telling you.
Plus, with Spectrum Business, there are no contracts, no taxes, no hidden fees. So I think it's time your business made the switch to Spectrum Business. Call 855-327-8001 and make the switch. That's 855-327-8001. Spectrum Business, call now.
The Rizzuto Show.
Let me see that thing. Oh, I like the little twist at the bottom.
Yeah, he's got to put little rubber bands on those. You could tie them together.
Yeah, Ben, can you get some rubber bands if you could?
I don't want to put rubber bands on the end of
Why?
them.
You have to, like Captain Lou.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to.
Well,
I did what was told. I didn't say
Yeah, but if
put
you want it to
flair
look,
in
if
it.
you want
The
it to
left
look right.
ponytail's coming out.
Yeah, make sure you post pictures of this.
Look at the chops
This
on you,
here. This. Looks good. Let's do crap on.
dude.
Go.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do
Let's
this.
do it. All right.
I have to poop so bad.
Patricia's is where fun and fantasy meet. We love Patricia's. They have the biggest selection of adult DVDs in the area. If you are looking for a sexy costume, a sexy Halloween costume, maybe nothing to answer the door, with on, or, go trick-or-treating with the kids, something sexy for the bedroom. As far as Halloween goes, go to Patricia's. Stiletto heels, women's adult toys, men's adult toys, male enhancers, things, Scott, this big, or things this big?
Whoa.
Things this color, or things that color? Stuff for the novice, stuff for the experts.
Sounds perfect.
I mean, Scott's got a sex wedge from Patricia's.
Mm-hmm. Still in the ceiling.
Yeah, that's not where it goes.
It's a bummer.
3 locations, St. Peter's, the Cave Springs exit on Page, 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. For all your fun and adult toys, it's Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet and naughty is nice. All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. A couple of events to remind you guys about. King Scott is out at the Schnucks in Arnold tomorrow from 4 to 6 o'clock. Your chance to sign the Happy Birthday Rizz billboard.
Yeah.
And
I saw that on Saturday, and that thing is a
nice,
monster. Right? It's awesome.
Yeah, and also your chance to, give a couple bucks to Kids Rock Cancer. Yeah. I'll be out at the Schnucks in Crestwood on Thursday from 4 to 6. Same thing, sign that Happy Birthday Rizz billboard. Throw a couple bucks to Kids Rock Cancer. Saturday, Jeff Burton and the Last Minute Blues podcast interviewing Brett Hall.
Yes.
That's huge.
An uncensored Brett Hall podcast.
And that's up at Brett Hall's Junction House in Wentzville.
Yep.
Saturday, of course, is the Carnival Ballpark Village Halloween party. And then Sunday, join Patrico at DB's for football beginning at noon. All right, blog and podcast, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. King Scott, what do we got?
Well, check out everything we covered on the show today. We have some sad news for Halloween. One of the largest candy factories got hacked, so find out what that means for trick-or-treaters. And a video of a former Marine takes down a gun-wielding robber, if I can say that word. There's a crap on celebrity. It's a huge sports day, and one of us lost the Pick'em Challenge as well. So find out who got shot today. We have sexy time fun facts, and you can find us on every podcast network. Today's podcast title is Winning Taste, Yum Yum.
All right. Yep, we are up 5-2 now in the Fastlane Rizz Pick'em Challenge. Congratulations to us. All right, anything else, fellas?
No, sir.
That's it.
All right, then we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer Copper Fire from St. Peter's. Lance Jones.
Lance Jones.
And Lance wants to hear this song, and here it is. And we will see you tomorrow. Done it next. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, this is Harlan Williams, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. It kind of sounds like rubbing a beard into a ceiling fan with baby owl feathers. Oh, and happy birthday, Rizz.
Hello, my name is Jeff from the Rizzuto Show, and I'm standing here underneath the beautiful Hubbard sign. This is our, quarter mile, whatever it is, to keep clean, and because I lost real or fake again, I have to clean up the highway. So we're here at 270 in Olive, and I'm going to go clean up the highway, so enjoy. Hope they made it home okay. When's the break? There's a room key from the Hilton. I wonder what guy threw this out of his car window on the way home.